Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on. We just go handle what we need to handle. Move the move. Mm, mm, get up on out of here. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Shit, shit. Let's go in here. We got to pay this hot 15. Look at how I'm far. Yeah, how far. Got to pay this hot $15. Oh, they gonna have I. You ain't paid a part. I get a chance to get my shower in today, so I feel a little sticky, very sticky. Oh Lord, well, what's going on? How y'all doing? Ah, how y'all doing? Ooh, pancake soda sound nice. Pancake sounds delicious. I gotta stay away from it. I gotta get this yogurt down. Give me some walking in. Mustang Plaza. A pilot right up the way. Does not have parking. I ain't getting no pancakes. All I'm supposed to have is some yogurt. I ain't supposed to have nothing that hard and go to bed like that unless I haven't had nothing all day. What's up, saying? Okay. That's a nice little spot. It's my first time in this one. Good evening. Um, I'm parked on the line. I'm not blocking nobody. You see me on the camera? You see I'm a white truck. Okay. And I'm good where I am. I'm in the white truck right there, the top left corner. Look at my. Okay. Want me to sign? I'm gonna pay, but want me to sign? Hmm. Oh Lord. What, baby? At this hour? Yeah. She said they don't charge the park, but they do. Hold on, y'all. They one way or another, they gonna get you now. One way or another. I don't know the license plate number. Yeah. So, tape, baby, tape. Yeah, 15. Truck number 6726. Yeah, okay. Tape, baby. Yeah, I need tape. Yes, I'm gonna put it in the window. Oh Lord, what's up, saying? Okay. All right, I'm right here. I'm at the look. I'm on the camera, y'all. Y'all see me? Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh Lord. Oh, look at they got beer, y'all. They got beer. And Lord knows I want me one. I want me one. I want me a beer. I'm gonna go and do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get no shower in. I stopped at two fucking truck stops in. One of them only had two showers on, and the other one I couldn't find a place to park. And when I got to Houston, I had to boogie with this damn Chewy load. So yeah, there we go. I'm parked. That's why I'm parked there. I'm parked like some of the Indian truckers on it, right by. Yeah, pancake sounds good shit, but now I gotta get out there and do my walking in a minute. I got some gasoline. I got some gasoline in my black jacket. So hold on. I gotta get it together. Yeah, I know, right? I gotta get it together some kind of way. But what's going on? I'm out here by Kyle. They got a small ass damn, uh, what's up, dear? I told you I was gonna go live. So I am. Yeah. Put my phone on charger for a minute. I'm gonna get us. I think about at least about 45 minutes of walking. I might not do the whole hour. There you go. Yeah. Look at where I'm parked at. Look at where I'm parked at. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, Lord. Hold up, y'all. Now, first of all, Sam in a minute. Yeah, they got a pilot like really 8 minutes from here, and it does not fucking have, and I mean none in parking. Like, it's silly. It don't make sense. How crazy it is. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I got 53 minutes. Buddha, Texas. Now I can't have no beer. If I ever was, I couldn't dare show it on here. I told you they strict there. Y'all don't believe me. Hush, Duda. See me on the phone now. I'm about to take you for your walk in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do absolutely nothing. No shit. It's showing my thing. I got time left. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. Y'all guys forgive me for that whining and shit sitting there. Hush, Duda. Hush. I was taking for a little walk in a minute. I'm trying to plug my little phone up for a minute. I guess my little thing that went out up top. I want to put y'all on the thing, but I can't. Yep. I wish I could. DLA say, uh, get where I need to get and going where I need to go. Shit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, damn it. Yeah. All that fuss for no reason. Yeah, I'm holding on in. Holding on in. I would have been here an hour sooner. I probably had to find some parking. 'Cause it didn't take long to get out the FedEx, but you can't really park inside the FedExes unless you just one of they big open spaces and shit. Or anytime there's a fence, your ass can't park though. Yeah, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We finally on sleeper. It trips me how people down there, Dave Buddha, as you do. It's the trip. What? What you talking about? What's the other time I Maple? He and TT and everything. You see TT every time I take his ass in the truck stop. He went for a 20-minute walk early, and I'm trying to let my phone charge up now. And move my thing up top is not working. That's not cool. I'm gonna let on the phone by a good 10 minutes, y'all. We're gonna get out, be walking in a minute. Oh, thanks, well, appreciate it. Boo looks like that's a little on top of my itty bitty little small ass little thing. And they only have like 6 prime parking. The other pilot was in Page. And I ain't want to go all the way out there and shit and fuck around and can't whatchamacallit. Fuck around and get out there and can't fucking park and shit. You feel me? Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, here we go. Y'all see me? Yeah. So yep. So I like they wasn't answering the phone and shit out there. I say, what the hell going on? It kept ringing and ringing. I said I'm just gonna pay the lot $15. My check wasn't a whole lot, but I sure want to spend that 15 on there. Stop it. Stop it. Praise the dog. Puppy abuse. I don't abuse my puppy, but I don't just give him every little thing he want all the time. Sometimes his little ass go top. Yeah, but yeah, I hope everything's going good for y'all the second part of the year. I hope that you had some things in motion. I hope that your health is okay. And what else? Um, what else? Hope your relationships is okay. I'm asking God for more relationships. I'm asking God for that, like the right relationships, though. I'm asking God for the right relationships. So yeah. Thank you, Buddha Kaya. Buddha is like, oh Lord. Oh, thanks for appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sticking to tasks. I'm sticking to tasks. This check wasn't a full check, but I'm still for take some part of it when I lay back here as I get to walking Sam. Um, I'm still for take a good portion of it and add it to something I did. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's beyond time for certain things. People say it's tough out there, but I think there's a way to work this industry still. All kinds of relationships. In when I say that, I'm talking about all kind of relationships. I'm talking about business and personal, girlfriends, and yeah. Hush. God. Mm, Yeah, he just acting a fool, y'all. Acting a fool sitting there. You hush. He fooled me. Hold on, y'all. Business and personal. You know what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes you didn't go up higher the way you wanted to because you wasn't in the right type of circle of people. So that's kind of the direction that I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Not only that I make sure I watch it for about at least 30 minutes to hour, personal or professional or encouraging or, you know, anything. Even something to make me laugh. Do that. If you don't stop, okay, I am going to strangle you. Do you hear me? See, look, look. Okay, so, well, okay, so, stop it. Yeah. Give me your dog. I don't need you to walk no damn dog. Forgive me, y'all, my thing messing up on my head, child. Nah, but not yet. I'm not talking about just a man. I'm talking about all the way around. I ain't talking about just a man. I'm talking about all around in life. Sometimes if you look at your circle, if your circle not being successful, then how can you be? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, uh, got my journal book. Yeah, we staying on task. My biggest thing is just not helping my family. That's one of my bigger things that I have to kind of work on. That's one of my bigger things. So that's gonna be my bigger challenge. But like, yeah, I'm staying on task on everything I need to do. Period. Period. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to take a shower. I didn't get a chance to take one last night. I slept at the final last night, then got up this morning at like 7:10. And the guy was fussing at me, talking about, you supposed to be in here at 6. Well, I'm the only damn truck that's parked right across the street from your damn door, so why you didn't come outside and knock on the door or something? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's my job to wake up, but shit, you that desperate to get your stuff. Yeah. And OT he'll ass is asleep. Yeah, I keep telling his ass he working 7 days a week. That's gonna catch up to him. That 7 days a week ain't gonna keep being something that you can just keep on that you can just keep on just doing. Think he young, child. A lot of, and he ain't the only one. I heard Mr. Lane over there doing flatbed and shit now. Shout out to him. Yeah. But I think we're gonna be alright, y'all. I think this industry is gonna do what it needs to do. I think it's gonna give us the turnaround that we need to have. We'll go back to making money. Um, yeah. He always focus on growth. He better be focused on his health. You see Chuck Brown and shot at him. He had a stroke and he back out here in the truck, child. Men think about money, 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 but you better think about your health. You know what I'm saying? He'll be proud of that statement. He'll be proud of that statement, but you better think about your health. Men always check out first. Men always check out first. So yeah, you gotta be mindful of things like that. If I had ain't get a chance to take a shower, yeah, I might have to hold bath myself, change my shirt, change my undies, warm me up some hot water in my small pot. I got plenty of rice back there. I get to walking him. I'm getting another 5 more minutes. It's gonna start our walk. But you have to worry about the industry. Yeah, you have to worry about the industry because we in it. You know what I'm saying? And so much shit's going on. But like I said, I don't think there's no way the AI is going to. And I said earlier when I was on track earlier with TU and his friends, I don't think AI y'all is going to be able to cover every inch of trucking. I don't think that we done as far as drivers being in the driver's seat. Um, I think that we just have to improvise. You may have to go get doubles, you may have to go get hazmat, you may have to be regional OTR. I talked to another homeboy of mine, he is at Landstar. And he's had to go back OTR to stay afloat and get his hazmat. So hold on, I don't know what to do, baby. I don't know what to tell you, baby. Hold on, let me check the thing. Now, here you go for anybody saying I'm on my thing. Yeah, that's all the way. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like what I think it's gonna be. And like I said, my homeboy that was a super ego, that nigga gone. Wow, cuss me out. That Negro is gone from super ego. He stayed 3 weeks. He stayed 3 weeks at the infamous super ego, the infamous super ego. Now the same company that got 10 different damn LLCs. Okay, 10 different damn LLCs, and his ass then quit already. Oh Lord, have mercy. See, I don't understand that. You get what I'm saying? Like, how can a company like Super Ego start shut down and start immediately all over again and run illegal as hell, like Super Ego. They want him to run, 15 hours a day and all that type of stuff. And he was grossing 9,000, taking home too, and just. But how is a company like that staying open? Like, how is that even happening in the state of America? How is that even going down in the state of America, y'all? This one, cause them Nova lines. They mess you over to Nova Line, Massilia Valley. Remember, I had my ass there. They would mess with me. What's another? Western Express, the white and black Western Express. Who else got their ass out here? But yeah, but he took that chance. But now, you get what I'm saying? How all these companies go through 6 months of hardship and they got to shut down. Even with Pinky CRST, they local shit and shut down. On the East Coast, they don't have nothing local. Everything is either regional, OT, or all they shit local. So it's people that lost their jobs. So explain that like I don't understand it. You gotta explain that to me. You gotta explain that to me. Oh Lord, look. We you spoke them up. They weren't hiring. You've asked the question over and over again. I tried to work for Walmart. They. I never got pulled in. Yeah, I know they pay good, but I never got pulled in. Trust me, I tried the distribution that I was at in New Caney. I tried for that sensor, and I also tried for the Walmart there. I said no for the first about 3, 4 months because I liked the kind of where I was and just wanted to see how I make it work. Then I kept trying to the one out of Baytown and Sealy, and yeah. Yes, Sinister T Hill in the comment section. He here. You go hit the link in the chat that up somewhere. Hmm. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix this little log. Hold on. Lord, Lord, Lord. Jesus. Come on. There we go. Yeah. It'd been nice if I used my points to pay, but that's the life of being out on the damn road. You gotta come out of pocket sometime. You gotta come out of pocket sometime. That's what you're gonna have to do. I don't know why my mind was thinking about the other place. When I said, okay, cool, you know. But I didn't think about this place, the place here. I forgot about this another place I was coming to that's fenced in. The other FedEx I go to is not fenced in. I can sit there, I can park. But yeah, yeah. We got 3 more minutes and I'm getting up. And I'm getting my ass up. Yeah, they pay good. Let me say something. Did you get a chance to call that box truck company? Yeah, but that's how I'm going. Getting your own authority. I know when I cop mine, I'm not going straight to my own authority. Saying I'm going. And I thank you for thinking about me. I have the information. I went to the website. So I have their stuff. So thank you. But I have other companies in mind as well. Um, where I could go to. But I said I hate Great White and change their thing up. 'Cause Great White was definitely one of the ones that I was going to have on my radar. Taylor, yeah. Uh, You still in the snow? Oh Lord, you like being in the snow. Let's go and admit to it. You like playing in the snow. That's your aura. You like playing in the snow. No, no problem. It's no problem. I appreciate you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's one of the ones I have information on though. Thank you. But a lot they more set up for like if you want to run your full whole numbers. I don't want to at least for the first 6 months. I don't want to run my numbers. I want to be leased onto somebody else. So I get my feel in. Cause so much shit is going on right now in our industry. So I know it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. But like I said, I do have my hazmat on me now. Um, and then like I said, I'm regional right now. So um, you know, if I can kind of stay like this, like I run Texas, Louisiana to Memphis, Tennessee, Missouri, half of Kansas, all of Oklahoma, um, and so if I could run like that with my own equipment, I mean just OTO, but not full fledged OTO. I know for sure I've been tapped enough not to run nothing past west of Texas because I think the West Coast is for people that have bigger capital. Or desert out there. The way stations are already open out there. They sell hard on trucks. And like California, you take a chance to get more tickets to shut down out there. So, yeah, I've have enough experience for that. So yeah, but it's just beyond time to have what I want to have. So it's I'm making some sacrifices that I don't normally make. Like I said, right now, telling my family no to help in certain ways. The only thing that stop me, y'all, I swear for God, is if I have a severe health issue. That's the only thing that's gonna stop me. Okay. Like I said, and yeah, we just move forward to the next phase. Move forward to the next phase. The check I just had wasn't all that hot, but when I think about what I came from, it's a blessing. Nah. So why you think you more probably get tickets out in the West Coast because those way stations going to the West Coast, they're more prone to be open. See, a lot of those way stations and CMV stations here in Texas, we know are not open, but in Cali, the fuck they are. Okay, so and then you always have that one dickhead or that one crazy ass lawman that loves to get our tickets. Like I said, 'cause like I said, my homeboy, I was telling him when he first got his own authority. He only has authority for like 2 months. They had to shut it down and he was taking his ass to California. And I said, "We're a brand new authority. I wouldn't touch California because California to me, the tickets are higher out there too. Also, if you look at the tickets, if you ever caught a ticket in California, tickets are higher out there, and it's way out. Toll fees are higher, mechanics are higher. So it's just one of those type places that I know with my experience from Swift to now that if you're a one man operation, um, then what you saw that.
State.
Mm. Yeah, I'm breaking that down right now, seeing. I don't know if you heard me or not. What's going on to you? I'm breaking it down. So, um, yeah, I just know from my years of experience in trucking, I've seen it. I've seen the things that go on the West Coast, and it's it's just one of the type places. If you're a one man operation, if you're only a 2 3 truck operation, then the West Coast is something you need to stay away from. It's plenty of freight, Midwest, down south, and all those other places that you can run. They may have to pull back on your finances a little bit, cut off some of the apps off. Like I was going through my phone and I noticed that I was spending like an extra $40 a month. I got rid of Netflix. What's another one I got rid of? I didn't delete like 2 different apps on my damn phone. That's what happened to here last. Just spending just excess money. I cook my own food, so I don't really buy out. I'm gonna buy out tomorrow because it's Friday, but any rest of the week, I cook my own meals. And yeah, it's what are you doing? You
Yeah,
back
I was
now?
getting, yeah, I was getting my headset working.
No, okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's just one of those things I know for a fact saying that he went out there with a brand new authority, hot shot, and within 2 months shut it down. Then he didn't have a big capital. They charge more money than they do in Louisiana to fix his truck or Texas where he fix his truck at. His truck sat for 8 months and people in them people shop over there. So that's you don't we don't want to start a brand new authority and have to shut it down immediately. That's not what you want to do. So I'm not trying to super accelerate myself being out here for 8 years. Yeah, you can know I scare your lows all day long, but let me tell you this. You will listen to me in one of my lives, right? I scaled the load. And I want you to listen to me saying I scaled the load and I was legal. I was under 34 on both my tenant and my trailer, and I was under 12 under my trailer, and I was under 8,000 on my what's called. They pulled me in a weigh station on 79, going right at that line at the Oklahoma line right there. Before you get to the state line right across, and there's a Love's on the opposite side. I know what I'm talking about. And these people pulled me aside and said my skill was like the skill ticket was like 1,000 pounds off. Yeah, 1,000 pounds off. And when I pulled inside, they showed me the thing, and it said I was over on my trailer, but my yellow ticket. Hold up, I can't find one right now. My yellow ticket, like this. You know what I'm saying? And I took it inside with me along with my bill. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? I was smart enough to, scale my shit, right? And they said, and this man gonna stare me in my face and say, well, the skills at the Loves and Pilot, that shit be off. But what if I had a real dickhead, right? That was said fucking gave me a ticket anyway. Even though I had my yellow scale ticket in my hand. See, California is different. Cali is very, very different. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to give you one example how things can go when you getting your own authority and you trying to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tia, you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you can scale your lows like, but you see what he's saying. He said, how to scale your low. I know how to scale my low, but the shit different. And it's always a challenge to get us. It's always a challenge to make sure they give us a ticket. Just always. So when I go to an area that is harder on trucks. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a brand new authority, it just doesn't make sense. Every
Yeah,
time,
but they won't give you they get a skill tickets are if they give you a ticket, it's gonna be on the driver. I don't know if they make sense, but it's gonna be on the driver. It's not gonna really be on your company. It's gonna be
yeah,
on
it
the
is.
driver.
Yeah, it is. Whenever you get a ticket for being overweight, it goes against your driver's license and it goes against the company license plate.
I don't know. I never experienced that.
Yeah, I've gotten one. I've gotten one in Georgia,
It was
and
against the company.
it went against the company as well. And
What
every
they
time you
say?
get nothing, just say not to do it and pay the bill, and it went in my file. That's it.
Let me
But
look.
but they can't be dickheads. This was years ago. I was like, what was I at this time? Was I at Southern Refrigerated? Where the hell I was at? I was either at Southern Refrigerator or at Keller at the time. Yeah, when it happened to me, I was going through Georgia, and you know, I was over. But yeah, and what I just told you now though, in Oklahoma, that just happened literally like in December of 2025.
Mhm.
That's out of plan. That's out of plan. But I'm saying, but you don't have to go straight to just because you're going to own your equipment. I mean, you have to go on it straight to have your own authority. You don't have to super accelerate yourself. Like when I was dispatching or trying to dispatch, I didn't make that much money. It's so many people that start their own authority and they have zero capital. I mean, they're basically living week to week, month to month, and they have their own authority. They have everything against them. They have towing, they have the mechanic shops, they have all the IFTA fees, they have the full insurance, they have to pay for their own drug screens, pay for their own physicals. They have the nerve and audacity to have a driver. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they want to sit and whine, complain, you talking about how they, and they would upload, they stress for the day and upload what they going through and all the other type of jazz. As much as I can. But it's a lot of people that went and got their own authority and they don't really need it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's a lot of people that super accelerate themselves. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just gonna go on and graduate to where I feel like where I need to move to. There's something, and y'all seen me work towards trying to work towards having my own shit, more than once.
Yeah, he says, build up your build up build up your company money, build up your savings, and pay off that debt before doing your own authority. Yeah, I agree. If
hmm
you're gonna get your before you get your own authority, have your money and your credit built up because
But it's a lot of them out there that don't have it like that. I swear to God.
I know, and I'm dealing with them every day, and I don't think they're doing themselves or their company any good because the
hmm
broker, I'm seeing guys, and if it's okay if you're a one truck authority. I wonder if DL1 was in here because I definitely was talking to him because he
He in
asked a
here.
lot of questions.
He in here. He in here now.
Okay, DL1, and this is just for him and anybody else. Even as a one truck carrier, which I am, uh,
Hmm.
get your credit built up on your business side, meaning anytime you can put something in your business name, do it. O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Home Depot, Lowe's, like try to get your business credit built up along with your personal credit. Your personal credit should be good too, and keep them separate. And you know, try to get in with like Ryder. I know I was talking to you about it, Shay, but you if your truck break down, you need to call them a couple of days or 3 days in advance because I'm set up with Ryder, and I just learned this. They're saying that drivers don't work on Fridays, right? So if your truck break down today, it's gonna be the Monday before you can get a truck from Ryder, unless you live in an area where they got like a bunch of trucks just sitting there, and the weather's so bad, everybody trucks are breaking down. So as a carrier, Snyder trucks are breaking down. Any and everybody with authority, their trucks are breaking down, and they are going to Ryder or Penske or any of those companies, Metro, or to the dealership, Freightliner, Peterbilt, Kenworth. They're going there to get trucks so that their drivers can still continue to make money and move freight. So you gotta be set up with them. And I'm finding out one truck carriers are not looking to do that part of the business. All they're doing is it's like say a guy come home from prison and he want to set up his authority and he want to work. When he want to work, he want to go out here and make a little bit of money and then go on. But he's with good brokers that are finding them good loads, and they're not looking at advancing their business. So when that truck break down, they just like, well, the broker can find somebody else. Well, they will. They have bosses that'll take those loads from them and give them to somebody else. And them guys that you're dealing with will be working with people that got multiple trucks and leave a one truck carry operation out here fending for himself. So if you find somebody that's that's doing good, they have to scale their business just a little bit beyond, the one truck. They still keep that one truck, but they got to be able to get another truck in the event that they truck break down, or meet other carriers because I had
What's
to
up?
rescue some loads. I don't know if you
What's
remember
up,
that.
saying? What's up,
What's
Hey,
saying?
up?
hey, hey, what's going on, TL?
What's
Hey,
up? What's
Shay.
up?
Yeah,
So I'm just
yeah.
telling people to just expand their business and be in collaboration with other people's because that's what I had to do yesterday. And I know Shake was getting mad at me. Something you only went 8 miles and yeah, blah, blah. She was going off. I'm trying to explain to her that it's more to it. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
we out here, we trying to help each other. At the
Right,
same time, we trying to get paid,
right,
and you don't want to be out here, not being able to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's expensive. You know, if your truck break down, you need a tow truck, you need the parts, the mechanic. You know,
Yep.
he looking at and his turbo, he looking at about at least 5 or 6 grand. So that's a lot of money. If you barely getting $1,000, let's just say $1,000 a day with your truck, and your bill 6 grand, you got to work a whole week before you even turn a profit for yourself.
Yep.
Hmm.
So you got to have the money to be able to do that, or the credit. And you don't want to, if you use a credit card and you don't pay that 6 grand off, the interest is going to hit at 22.99%, and now
Right.
you know, on that 6 grand, on half of what you paid or whatever you pay, you're gonna pay more than 6 grand when the bill comes.
hmm And then
So
if you going into doing business and you don't have a business credit card and you relying on that weekly settlement when the truck come out the shop, because when I had my Volvo, I caught a $7,000 shop bill. But you know
Hmm.
why it ain't set me back, because I had a credit card that allowed me,
Uh,
once I came out the shop, to get back running and knock that payment off. Versus someone going in the shop, don't got a credit card and got a $7,000 bill and don't have that money. So,
hmm.
but my thing is, Shade, right now, I hear what you're saying about the scale and going west, but that's not where you at right now. Right now, you're trying to get your savings built up and knock your debt down.
But you brought it up. I know what I'm doing for me, but you brought it up in context for the conversation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I say every person that I know that went west with a brand new authority are no longer an authority.
Right. But
Yeah,
that's
I
a, but
said,
but you know what? That's all right. That's a learning lesson.
yeah, of
But right
course.
now, right now, what's your step right now is you saving and knocking your debt down.
Of course.
And your homeboy that went to Super Ego, it's good that he went to Super Ego. You know why? Because you live and you learn. If you don't take
Uh-huh.
that chance of jumping and taking risks, you'll never grow, because you'll always be scared and you'll miss opportunities.
Hmm. Yeah, of course. But
So what?
something like that is scary. I don't see how the hell people keep going to them. And also out of here they keep staying open and all these other companies are having such a hard time. It don't make no sense to me.
But you know what?
be-
You
be-
know what, Shay? You know what I
It don't
realized
make
about
sense
this?
to me.
You
I don't
know
make no
what,
sense
Shay?
to me.
You know what I realized about trucking?
Yeah.
Every company has its own level of bullshit. Every company has
Hmm.
its own level of bullshit.
Hmm.
It all comes down to what you can deal with a company's level of bullshit. What me and
Hmm.
T Hill might be able to deal with one company, you might be like, hell no, this ain't it for me. What you might
mhm.
be able to deal with, like a good example, the company you at, I can't deal with what you dealing with over there. That's too much micromanaging. Your
TU
door,
said the same thing. TU
like
said the same thing.
that's too much micromanaging.
Yeah, yeah.
And just for the fact that your dog, you scratch your dog in the head, like it ain't like you sitting there throwing the ball around in the truck while you're driving.
Yep.
Hmm.
But that's just
Yeah.
too much micromanaging. But
Hmm.
you said, you know what, Sin? As long as I keep getting these checks that I'm getting,
Yeah.
because I said, Shay, get out of there. You got 8 years under your belt.
Yeah, but she don't know. She doesn't know where to go when it comes to that. She's not. Um, she the money that she's making, dry van, and the way that they paying her. I told her to stay there because
Right.
she
Because if
doesn't.
she's not moving, she get that she still get paid.
Right, she
Yeah.
get paid, and you
Yeah.
can't. You yeah, right, and so it's
I
the
was
bad
shut down.
weather. Yeah,
I was shut down seeing
she got
for the
paid,
storm, and I still
Yeah.
got paid a 1,200
and
something
she
dollar check. I almost swung where it was
And
almost
a lot of
13.
drivers
and
and a lot of companies don't do that.
I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and I know she was just at a company where if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't
Yep.
earning.
Earning. Yeah.
Or
So
sitting waiting 5 hours for a truck.
right,
And,
or
and you know
yeah,
what? And
Hmm.
now and see, all right, I agree with you, T Hill, about her staying there. Okay, that's good because a lot of companies don't do that. But now she got to address the debt before she can do. Because I know she talking about wanting to get a box truck. But before you can even do that, you got to get rid of this debt, whatever the amount of debt you got, because that's going to keep pulling at your pocket.
Hmm.
Then you got to get your savings in place just in case, because you know, like I always say, just in case shit happens. Because in life, shit happens. And you know what, Shay? It's all on you. No one is going to come. You can't depend on. Well, I'm not saying that you're dependent on someone to come to your rescue, but it's all on you. You got to be able. If something happened, I'm good. I got 10,000 saved up
Yeah.
because it's all on you. Shape. No, it's all on me. It's all on T Hill. We got to make sure that we are in a financial situation where, yo, one day you can step out the truck, hurt your ankle bad, and then you down for 3 weeks. Got to
Yeah.
get away from that living check to check.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
debt, you got to do debt, but you got to do debt, but you also got to make sure that you build your savings because you don't want to throw all your money at the debt and don't have nothing for savings because again, shit happens, and you
Yeah,
have
of
to
course.
prepare for. When shit happens. You don't know when or how, but you'll be prepared.
Hmm.
What's wrong with
Hmm.
little Rover over there? He
I
working
don't
over there.
know. He saw somebody
He
parking in
gotta go
front of
pee.
me. He no, he parked.
Attack
Somebody
dog.
parking in front of me. Somebody parked in front of my truck. My dog's smart. My dog real smart. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lord. Yeah,
he
but
getting his
no,
bark on.
respect what you saying though, for real. That's my whole
Yeah.
mindset. My biggest thing is I've been helping family. You know what I'm saying? So
And
that's
you know
for
what?
the
And when you messed up shape, can they help you? Is my question.
not all of them. Not
Exactly.
all of them.
So guess what that means? If
Yeah.
if shape is not able to work, you shit out of luck because you don't have.
Mm.
See, you constantly help. You constantly helping them. It's disabling them. It keeps them stuck. If I know if I'm not working
Hold
and
on,
I know.
saying,
Yep.
hold on, saying, hold on.
Yep.
They doing this shit here. Look at this, y'all. You see it?
See what? I can't see nothing.
Is that a boot?
Yeah, that's a boot.
That's a boot on there
Yeah,
on the tire.
I got a grinder in my truck.
I ain't gonna show the man company now, but
That's
that's
a
an
little
actual
boot. I
boot.
thought they had a big boot. That's a little boot. I take my grinder
That's
and
a you see it
cut that
saying? Is that what they
Yeah.
doing when you don't pay for parking? That's what's going
off.
on when you don't pay for
I,
parking.
I I don't know.
I don't see no
I don't
receipt in the
know.
window.
And, and
Ain't no
I don't know.
receipt.
But at the end of the day, you could be parked at a Walmart. You could be parked at a Walmart and still get a boot, and you can get the thing covered over your windshield. So that's nothing
Oh,
Oh
new.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Lord. They still doing that? I thought they banned them putting shit over the windshield.
Nah, they still doing
No,
whatever they want to
They
do.
thought
no,
they I thought they
no.
stopped that
And you know
shit.
why? You know why it's not banned? And you know why? Because when drivers go to Walmart, they throw their bag of shit on the ground and piss bottles and gallons of piss. Would you want to go to Walmart and see piss bottles and bags of shit on the floor? I'll be like, yo, this shit is nasty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
guess what? I'm not saying
Uh,
all it takes is someone to do it to mess it up for all of us.
I
Yeah.
thought they stopped that shit. Oh
No,
Lord Jesus.
I
They
I
thought truck
I
drivers stopped using the
I
bathroom
still
and
see
putting it.
I still see truck
they
drivers get out
be
there.
watching, you know, the Indian be watching their ass and all that kind of shit. I ain't seen that in a while, but they do it. They'll sit there, go to the porta potty water and take a towel, wipe down through their ass. I say, you at a flying J. Like, help me. You understand?
But we just got those type of people in the industry. But anyway,
Oh, hold
back to
up.
the topic.
Okay. Okay.
You constantly helping family. Look where it got you. You've been helping family. You've been in this game 8 years. You've been helping family, helping family, helping family, but no one done helped shape. You done gave your last shape, and now you at the age of 40, and you like, yo, I gotta get this done for me because you starting to realize if you don't do it for you, your family not gonna do it for you. Because at the end of the day, when you out here on this road, guess what? They home laid up, sleeping late in the day.
Uh-huh.
When you out here in the elements, snow, rain, summertime, you gotta let people fall on their own knife. Because
Yeah.
if you no longer here, how they making it? They're gonna find either they're gonna find someone else to smooth you off, or they're gonna get up and get it together. But you gotta stop being the one that always come to the rescue because no one comes to your rescue. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you on that. I mean, I could depend on my mom, but it's like she's kind of, she has to divide herself between me and my siblings. But even with her, you know what I'm saying, I made my foot down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Whatever happens with them is what
You
happens to them. At least this month. You
you
know?
have you have to shape because ain't she married? Don't she got a
Yeah, she
husband?
married. Yes, she do.
And don't he got income?
Something like
Okay.
that.
All right. Hold on, Shape, because I'm not trying to be funny. Okay. So even if he don't got, she needs to be on top of him about that. It's not your responsibility to come and rescue them at the end of the day. How you
Yeah.
gonna get to where you going if you coming to rescue them and you got a whole grown you married to a whole grown man? No, he gotta do something. Cause
Yeah.
ain't 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 the thing is about providing and for a woman,
Yeah.
right? Because
Provide and
that's what
protect.
right.
Provide and protect.
So what is he? So is he providing and protecting?
Not fully.
No, I'm not. If you got if mom is calling shape like, hey, can you help us out? Can you help us out? What is he doing?
Baby, I don't know. I just help because that's Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? I just help because it's Mom Dukes. But not this month, though. Not this
Yeah,
month.
Yeah, you just got to be more you just got to be more astute to your finances. It's okay to help your family out, and we know we all have family members that's all that's just how they function. You know what I mean? They're not going to be able to get past a certain level in their life when it comes to financial literacy, and so they're going to always call on the sibling or the person that's in school that's doing good for themselves. They're going to always call on them because that's just how they was raised. You know what I mean? Like they tried their best, they did their best, and when you got multiple kids, you might have 50% of or 25% of the kids that's doing good
right.
in your family, and you got to be astute of your finances and let them know. You got to let everybody in your
I can't
family
afford
know.
it.
Yeah, I can't afford it. You got to let them know that, like, hey, this month I ain't gonna be able to help y'all out, or y'all saving y'all money, or y'all going to work because you know people don't want to go to work in the family. We
And and, and,
understand that.
and you
Hmm.
know what, T Hill? You know what's another thing that a lot of people have to learn how to do? Say no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't
Hmm.
allow someone to. You can't let moms play on your heartstrings like, oh, help, this and hit you with that sympathy and make you feel like you're not being like, if you don't help out, you're not a good daughter. You a good daughter, but don't allow her to try to, oh, I want to go travel here, and you can't afford right now, mom. I hear you, but I got things I need to take care of. Because if you constantly stop doing what you're doing, you're never gonna go nowhere. And you're gonna be
Yeah.
here another 10 years straight talking about
Yeah.
I gotta get it together.
Yeah.
The industry
Yeah.
and the industry, stop worrying about the industry shape. You making $1,000 a week, so obviously freight is moving because you able to get
Yep.
$1,000.
Yep.
So you can't worry about what the industry doing. You can't worry about where your homeboys go because they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, they got to
You
figure it
gotta
out.
focus on where you going, shape. Fuck everybody else. What shape needs to do? Don't sit and post shape because you know you do it. Stop posting when someone take a loss because you keeping that energy around you, shape. And guess
No,
what?
it's not just energy. I mean, we got to be real now. Everything gonna be
But shape,
poppies and lilies and everything else around us. It's trucking
I
and
said,
in life. I mean, let's keep it
but
real
shape.
though. You know.
All right, let's keep it real. You know what? That influenced the way you think about making moves. Am I
yeah.
lying, T Hill?
No, he's telling you right. That's the reason why you won't go to super ego because you around somebody like me who's gonna actually tell you about
Yeah.
going paper ego. But the guy, your friend, he's not around nobody that's gonna tell him that the
Oh, he
pros and the
around me. I
but
told him shit. You know, he still
right
took his
you
ass
but
anyway.
you told him don't go, but you didn't tell him you didn't look at
Why?
the positive sides. You only look at the negative because you everybody you around is telling you don't go to super ego.
Right.
I
And,
right.
and, and guess what? All right, and T Hill, I'm gonna build right on top of that. How many
Hmm.
people who said don't go to CR England, but there's people who still drive at CR England? Why? Because what might work for you might not work
They
for
work
them.
for somebody else. Yeah.
So you you sitting and saying don't go to super ego, but what if that did
Mhm.
work out? Then what? All right, it didn't work out, and the first thing you do is like, yo, he stayed
Okay,
three
but
weeks.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I understand that, but you have to understand you have a company that's notorious for being illegal. See, our Eagles not that notorious for being illegal. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You
But
talking two
they're
different. You
not
talking about two
they
different steps here.
they're
We look
not
at two different
upfront of
steps in front of
listen.
us.
They're not
All right,
upfront about it. They're not upfront about it. Super
right,
ego is upfront about it. They're gonna give you two clocks and do all of that. The other company, they're gonna tell you we don't want you running illegal, but
exactly.
they telling you that to stay legal. But if your ass got to get down the road and you gotta get that load there, they need that load there because that's how they get paid. They don't get paid until you get the
Hmm.
load there, right? So they don't want to see they want to see you asking questions about, hey, can I do a split, right? Remember, I talked to you about splitting your clock. You don't need to run illegal out here, but some of these
No, you
guys don't
don't.
know that. They don't know
Hmm.
this until they actually do it. That's why your one friend said he don't want to drive no 15 hours a day. What you don't need to. His body,
Hmm.
you ain't a robot. Like you know what I'm
Because that's
saying?
straining on the body because you're not getting sleep. And I'm just gonna say I did it. I experienced that.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Right.
But you can get in companies, still make good money and run legal.
Yeah.
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 Now there's
I,
people who
oh,
don't want.
can I ask you something? Saying
Sure.
I was waiting on you to give us a video of why you got off flatbed. I was waiting on you to come on and give that talk.
Well,
Are you gonna give that talk on your channel soon?
no. The reason I got out of first of all, I got off the road for 3 months. But how
Mm,
was I able to get off the road? Because I invested money in the stock market. I do options. I put money
okay.
away because I always said, yo, if I can just stay out, I can stay out even longer than 3 months. I was off the road. That's why I've been MIA. I'm not a
Mm,
slave to living check to check. Why? Because I'm financially educating myself to move money.
mm-hmm.
Right now, Shay, you gotta sacrifice. You can't do the movies because you talking about you putting $20 away for savings. How fast you think that's gonna grow? You gotta really get locked in and focused, Shay.
Who told you about $20 for savings? I said that
You did.
was, and I said
You
that
did,
was, and I was
Shay.
at
You
Walmart.
was excited,
I
but
said
Shay,
that. I said
but Shay,
Walmart.
you was excited about being able to save $20 for the week,
Yeah,
and you like,
some people can't do that. That's a blessing
but
still
we
too.
not talking about some people. We talking about you.
Yeah, I know, but you were listening to me. You listen to
But
me and you don't listen to me. I said that my checks
okay.
was 500 to 700 a week.
And then when you was leaving to come where you at USA Trucking, now you making 1,000. At the last company, they were sitting there, you was going there, sitting there, waiting on the load, wasting time. You
Hmm.
can't sit and wait on these people because guess what? They still getting their money and going home at the end of the day and making sure their finances are straight. You got to know when it's time to get up and move your ass. Because you can't wait on these people. That's like you do an application at this job and you going to, all right, I'm just going to do the application there and I'm going to wait. No, you keep doing applications until someone call you. And then if you don't hear from them, you do a follow up.
Yeah, I did all that. I still didn't get in where I wanted to get in.
You gotta
And you
keep
know what?
trying. You
But
gotta
but
keep
but
trying,
Shay,
Shay. You're not the only one
you
looking for a
passed up.
job.
But Shay, you when you sat and said that all you need was 950 T Hill, you remember that video?
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
Shay,
yeah.
Shay, you lowballing yourself. You're not putting no value on yourself by saying something like that.
Hmm.
You deserve more. Understand this. You, Shape, deserve more than $950 a week.
I thank you. I thank you for that. But I was just, being realistic to the times.
No,
You get what I'm
no,
saying? Being
because
realistic to
no,
the times out here.
you got 8 years of experience. You should be seeing more than $950 a week, so you can be able to live comfortably. At the end of the day, we
Hmm.
got to get you. You got to get above that 950. No, you need more than that, especially being on the road.
Yeah,
Because
Lord.
if you go local Shape, you know the money that. How many drivers that came off the road, went local, and turned around and came back OTR? Why? Because the money's not there.
Yeah, especially for Houston. I know quite a few of them.
And that's all
I
over
know
the
quite a
place.
few
But
of them.
that's all over the country. Now some people come off the road and go local and go tanker. I was looking at going tanker, right? Um,
Mm.
Circle K. Circle K hire all over the place. I found out Circle K had a school. You hire drivers coming out of truck school. Did you know that?
Yeah, but Circle K is strict though too though, I heard. When it comes
But
to a
did you
tanker,
do the
you may not
application
like
for
that.
Circle K? Because I never heard you
Yeah,
mention them.
yeah, yeah.
Because Circle K's
They
heavy in the
very
South.
they I think they one of the ones I want you on your phone at all. They don't want you having a headpiece.
But
Did
you're
you hear about
driving,
that?
but you're driving a dangerous, you got a hazmat load.
Okay.
So that's a massive lawsuit. You get into an
Right.
accident with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's your focus need to be on where you
You
going and all of
driving a
that.
tanker that's with some, you driving a bomb.
Okay, same thing for loves and positives. They still can use switch on your head on your Bluetooth.
Yeah. But
Shay, they
hey.
got in-facing cameras in them tanker companies because that's a
Yeah.
massive lawsuit and you can kill a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
And all right, they don't want you on the phone. Okay, but what are you trying to do? Be on the phone and talk all day, or you trying to get to the point where you don't have to work so hard?
Yeah, I mean I feel you on that, but it's hard struggling what I got right now with their asses. Shit, can't be on the
But
phone
but
at all for 8 to 10 hours a day. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to find you another line of work because if they
okay, so
can't,
then
they
tanker's
already
not for.
have the.
All right, so
Yeah.
tanker's not for you then. Can we
Not
just
for
come to
them.
that
For not
conclusion?
not not for them.
No, you.
Not
We
for
not
them.
talking
They
about them.
don't
We talking
take it
about
come.
you. No, no, no. We
Not
talking
for
about you
them.
because you saying on
We
the
I am
phone.
talking about me. I said I am talking about me, not for them.
Yeah, but I'm
My
saying
phone
like
died.
if they change the rules, you can work at a company and they change the rules and say, hey, uh, we we no longer can have anybody on the phone no more. What you gonna do?
Hmm.
You gonna quit? You gonna be already working there making 15 to $2,000 a week. What you gonna do? You gonna
Right,
quit to go find?
because all right, let T Hill, if I'm wrong,
Mhm.
correct me.
Oh shit,
Let's Shay,
y'all.
let's be real. Cause that's your favorite line. Let's be real.
Hold
I Shay, before I even say what I'm gonna
on.
say, that's my favorite shit you do right there. That
Oh Lord. He's so damn
Shay,
silly.
Shay, no, Shay,
Oh
listen,
Lord.
hear me out, Shay, hear me out.
Oh Lord.
Every
Oh
time you
Lord.
do that, that's my favorite. Yo, Shay, I love when you do that. That's my favorite shit. I love that.
Oh my God. You so damn crazy.
Yo,
You so damn
listen,
crazy.
that's all right. I'll be crazy, but that I love when you do that shit. That that's your signature. That
Oh
that's
my
your
God.
signature.
It ain't
Right,
that
TL?
crucial,
Do she
bro.
not do that?
She always
Oh
do
Lord.
that when she when
See,
she
Uh,
when she want
that
to
shit,
laugh it off like
yo,
it's
that
funny.
shit makes my day. That shit makes my day. Exactly. Exactly. But back to the topic. But back to the topic.
Yeah, look, but
Let's
y'all
keep it
fuss.
real.
But see, but listen to what you saying. You wouldn't put up the rules they have here. Do you remember saying that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
Shay,
he he,
Yeah,
he understands that.
yeah.
yeah,
But the thing is, you say that you they don't want you on your phone.
yeah.
You want to be on your phone because you want to be able to do this live while you rolling, and you can't because you was
No,
fighting to
I
do a
don't want.
live. You wait. You was fighting to do a live at USA Trucking where you at, and you was talking to us, but you had to have your phone down because I don't we couldn't hear you.
Uh
But at the end of the day, YouTube ain't paying you nothing. Go get that money. Fuck this YouTube.
huh.
Where VNL at? She's doing her
Oh
training
Lord.
with. Wait, hold on. Listen. No.
And shout out to sis. Shout out to
Hold
sis.
on. Hold on. Because when when I started to do my research on Tank, I tapped in with VNL through her YouTube. That's when she was
Yeah,
over at Gemini. But guess
yeah.
what? She's focused on her training. She's not worrying about YouTube. You know why? Because she got goals. Fuck YouTube. YouTube is not paying your rent. If you do get money from YouTube, it's gonna be what, a few hundred. You're gonna be a few 50 cent here, $1 here. You really got to be getting numbers to really be seeing money out here. And you're not out
Mm.
here showing you're not bent all over in the camera and showing titties and doing
Mhm.
all that shit to get the 50,000 K views. And I'm not taking no. And if that's what them particular women in trucking do to do that to get that, listen, that's what they do.
Uh,
Get your money, get your money, fucking flip it and invest it. That's what they do. That's not for every woman on YouTube.
yeah.
So, all right, so Tanga is not the spot for you to go. Okay.
No, no, I won't say that. I won't say that. It's just that it's a certain way I want to be. I want to make sure I'm getting trained a certain kind of way, and I
But
just want to be
Shay,
comfortable.
but Shay, wait. Before we get to comfortable training, what makes you think these people's not going to properly train you when that's a dangerous part of the industry?
I would like to go somewhere where it has the most conversation. You know what I'm saying? People talk about it
Okay.
the most. A lot of people are there.
But
A
some
lot of people I can
companies
talk
is
to.
not on social media like that. Sometimes you got to go and find out for yourself. You will know if you don't feel safe doing it, and you can ask for extra training. Because when I first came in the industry and I got on my trainer's truck at Warner, I'm like, you know what? I want extra training. And guess what they did? Okay,
Hmm.
so why not do the extra training? I'm going on 13 years, and guess what? When I went to flatbed, guess what? I had to go through training, and guess what? I ain't feel no type of way about it because I got 12 years in the industry. I shouldn't have to do training. No, that's a field I did not have the experience and the knowledge and knowing how to do. But guess what? I did training, got out here. The training wasn't the best. You know where I did most of my learning from? Watching
Where?
Western Express
Really?
videos on YouTube. Yes. But
Really?
most of the, yes, really.
Oh Lord. Oh
But
Lord.
listen, but no, hear me out. Hear me out. They gave me some of the basics, but the majority of the work with it was out on the road because they can't
Mm,
teach you how to secure every load at the terminal. You got to get
yeah.
out here. But other
Yeah.
flatbedders is going to come along and help you.
Mhm.
Just like you go in a tanker and you're at a plant. Because I did tanker. Remember, I used to work at the airport before I got into trucking. They're
Yeah.
going to train you on this stuff. This is dangerous. First of all, if you get hurt, your family can sue, and that's a massive lawsuit. Ain't nobody trying
Mm.
to deal with that. Am I right to you?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
And Shay, sometimes you got to listen. Going to get training don't mean that you don't know what you're doing. But that's a new field. You got to get the training. Make the sacrifice, Shay. Go with the trainer. Make the sacrifice. It's more money. Because guess what? Guess what you're not getting back right now? Time.
Mhm.
We already down to 11 months after the year. How much time you going to keep wasting?
Yeah.
And I know you got your own plan shape, and I'm not trying to overwrite what you're trying to. I just want you to just think about it.
Mhm.
Because if you sit and keep waiting, shape, guess what? Another 6 months going to come up with you. And then guess what? It's going to be Thanksgiving. And we going into
Mhm.
2027. Shape,
Yep.
and you working on your debt, you working on your savings. You can't even get to the part of investing because you got debt and you're trying to build your savings. You can't do investing. Investing comes after you build up an emergency fund. You got to have an emergency fund. Just in case you end up out of work, you still got to be able to pay your rent, your car note, your cell phone.
Mhm.
So you can't even worry about investing, even if it's penny stocks. Because I started to go look into the penny stocks so I can have a better understanding of it.
Mhm.
But you can't even do the investing because you need to have emergency money put away. But you can't build no emergency money if you going to go bail your family out every chance they get a chance to call you. Shay, you think you can help me with $50? Shay, you think you can help me
Mhm.
with $100? I don't know if that's what they're saying, but you know what I mean.
Mhm.
You got to look out for you, Shape, because no one is going to look out for you, Shape, when it comes down to it.
Yep. I feel you.
That's reality, life. People don't live forever, and you got to be able to have your future secure. You got to depend on Shape. You got to build that foundation. Like, yo, I got to make sure I'm good because it ain't no guarantee you might ever get married.
Mhm.
You know, it might just be you. It ain't no guarantee your family gonna come through in your time of need. You got to be able to stand on your own. Like fuck it. You know what? I
Mhm.
got me a nice safe a a nice safety net where I can cover my bills. Cause you know if you fall on hard times, who in your family can really help you? If they don't even got their own life together.
Yeah, that's
And
much
even when
true.
you and shape, even when you tell them, nope, I ain't. If you do have a shape, nope, I ain't got it right now. Go with that. Yo, right now I ain't got it.
Mhm.
Yup. Cause sometimes you got it. Hate to say it, you gotta lie. Nope, I ain't got it. I was getting ready to call you and ask you for $50. That's how you that if you don't cause some people's not comfortable with like, no, don't ask me. You know how you go around that? I ain't even got it right now. I got a situation going on. I don't even want to talk about it, but I can't even help you right now. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of the situation because you know they can't help you with the situation.
Mhm.
That's how you do that instead of, because it's hard for some people to like know the family, because then they start trying to play that guilt trip on you. Oh, you think you better
Mhm.
than us and all of that.
Mhm.
No, it's not about me being better. You know what it is? I want more in
Hmm.
my life than you do. And everyone is not meant to go, shape. And the
Hmm.
road to the top is a lonely one.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's friends that you be like, yo, come on, get your CD out, get your CD out. And they be like, I'm gonna get the book, I'm gonna get the book. And guess what? They never got the book. And you don't went
Hmm.
on, got your
Uh oh.
CD out. You don't went
Hmm.
on,
Uh
you
oh.
don't went on. Yeah, you hear me?
Hmm.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. You
It's
you
hitting
don't
home.
you don't been telling them, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, get your CD out, get your CD out. Come on, let's go do. And they be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to DMV, I'm gonna get the book. And guess what? Never went and got the book. And 6 months
Hmm.
later, you look back and they still telling you the same sob story. After a while, you might get the friend you call, be like, yo, what's going on with the CD? Oh, something came up. I'm focused on this. I'm gonna get back to
Hmm.
that when I can, and never got back to it.
Hmm.
And I'm
Hmm.
speaking real because I have friends that did it.
Hmm.
And there's other truckers in this game that done did the same thing and told their homeboy and their homegirl, yo, get your CDL. Even if it's not trucking, and they was telling their friend, yo, go do this, go get in school, go do. All right, yeah, I'm gonna look into that, and never do. And guess what? 6 months
Hmm.
done went by and you still having the same conversation with them. After a while, you gotta just allow people to travel their journey,
Hmm.
because everyone is not meant to go.
Sandy,
And you know what?
you still stay in New York and New Jersey?
Yeah, I gave my apartment up.
Oh,
I
so
gave
you
my
just live
apartment up. Yeah. I just go
you
to the
just
city. I just go to the city, stay with my sister, and I'm back on the road. You know why? Because I have an opportunity to build my investment account so I can live comfortable later.
can I ask you something? I know it's a total sidebar. It's a total sidebar. But
Okay.
how in the hell do you handle parking up there in the semi? Because I've seen some shit and this nightmares for guys up there. So how are you handling it? Just out of curiosity. What's up, L1L?
Okay. Well,
Salute, Element.
you company, there's a drop yard. When I drove for ATS, there's a drop yard right in New Jersey where I could park the truck in the trailer that ATS paid for, where we drop trailers. Leave the truck there. I grab a rental and drive right into the city. I was only 20 minutes away from the house. That's how you do that. You find
Hmm.
places where you can pay to park the truck, or you park at a truck stop in a spot for the week.
Yeah.
And down south, and down south is better because there's a lot of spots you can park the truck. You can park the truck at the truck stop and go off and be home for the week.
Hmm.
I even when I drove for night, I parked the truck at, well, I had the terminal in Carlisle, so I can't even use that. Uh, it's times where I took a home time, parked the truck at the petrol, and paid for reserved parking for the whole week, because you can do that.
But paying for their parking and petrol is expensive way up there because y'all parking is like $30 in some places
No,
per day,
reserved
ain't it?
parking is what, $18, well, back then $18, $19. But then also you got to remember, that's a tax write-off.
Mm, mm,
You don't have to be that's a tax write-off. Business, if you are owner operator, and it's a tax write-off because that's an employee expense. That's job related. You can write that off as a W-2.
mm.
And how often was I really going home? Because the goal is to get out here and hit this shit running. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I got to worry about the way I want to live for the future. Because what happens if something knocked you out of trucking? What you gonna do to make this level of money you making now?
Mm.
Think about that. That's why it's very important, shape, for you to get on your shit and run. I understand you want to go home and have some normalcy, but guess what? If you don't get on your shit, you never gonna have no normalcy. in life. You're gonna always be behind the 8 ball. And you got 8 years in this game. And you know what? Where you at as far as trucking, where I'm at as far as trucking, it's not based on the years we've been out here. It's based on the decisions that we made along the years of being out here. Some people came out here and had a great financial idea and it worked. Some of us learned as we was out here.
Mm.
And some of us are still out here trying to figure it out while we out here. And that's fine because everyone has different levels of expenses in life. Everyone done been through different trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
Shit, everybody would love to go home and be home every day. Be able to take vacation. But guess what? Some of us can't afford it. We gotta stay running. We got a lot of people got that. Things done happen. Family done passed away. People done lost money trying businesses. That COVID came and wiped out.
Mm.
Jobs done closed down. Now they got to pivot. Everybody got to pivot at some point.
Mm. Yeah.
But you gotta hit. You gotta get going, Shay. Time is moving. You was just 35 not too long ago. How fast did that shit just get you to 40?
Yeah. Went by real fucking fast.
Yo, Shape, it was like, yo, 1 minute, Shape. I'm like, I seen a night refrigerator trailer today, and I'm like, damn, that was a
Mm.
minute ago. But how fast time move in this game.
Mm.
One thing trucking will
That's a
still
life period. Time moving
one
life
thing about
period, man.
trucking, one thing about trucking, it will steal your time. And time is the most valuable asset we all have. So you gotta get going. You gotta get going. You gotta lock in. What happened to the idea with the food truck? Because now I'm hearing you want to do a box truck. What happened to the food truck idea? Because the box truck was
Um.
K Jose idea.
Oh
So
yeah, but
how do you get from the food truck to the box truck?
well, yeah, I don't know if y'all long you been watching my channel, but I be cooking on my shorts. So
Right,
I
right.
enjoy being in my kitchen anyway. And I would like to get something going besides sitting in the truck and driving.
It's,
I mean, ownership is my
that's your
first thing.
love.
I'm not deviating from my plan at all.
But
But I
Shay,
do
that's your
love to
love though.
I
Go with your
do I
passion.
let me finish what I'm saying. Said
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I do love to cook. So I have to figure out a way to get that popping some kind of way this year. Like I said, I have
Okay.
two of my permits for my to be my catering, but um, we'll see. I'm not. That's not my number one focus though. That's not one. I mean, KL Shay started with the barbecue spot, and he said he'd order some stuff, and he got me really turned on to it, and I increased started cooking on here because I thought he was gonna pop off, and I can maybe watch him do it, but he took off and did something else, and yeah, but I enjoy cooking. To me, cooking is not really a chore. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
okay, okay. So he was thinking about doing something barbecue wise and it didn't pop off and you was hoping to watch him to learn. But why don't you take the lead and go and jump out there? Because wasn't K Jose just getting ready to go to the oil fields? Did he go do that?
Um, I don't think
Uh,
he's went just yet. The oil fields, I don't think they're popping right now. It's probably about next month, so we'll see. We'll
okay.
see if he'll pop out there. And I don't
But
know right
K
now. He's
Jose,
still
right. But K Jose has his path he needs to travel. You can't
yeah.
depend you can't look at someone else's situation and make it your result. You got to make it happen for you. You got to say, you know what? I don't give a fuck what this take. I'm gonna make this shit happen.
Not here
Cause
talking
he,
about canned greens out of there. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with canned greens, ma'am. Ain't nothing wrong with my canned greens popped off. Thank you.
but Shay, that's your
Mhm.
passion.
Yes.
That do it for me, Shay. Do it.
Oh, shut up, Lord. It's something silly. It's something silly.
But
But
right
no,
Uh,
to
for real,
him, that's your.
I like being in my kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
But
I like
but
being in
Shay,
my kitchen.
right there, right there. Zone it. You know why I say go for that? Because when it's your passion, it doesn't feel like work.
Right. Trucking, I know
And
trucking feel like work to her because she complain a lot.
right,
I
that's
Oh
complain
my
too,
God, you
but I
you
keep
said you
I
couldn't even put
complain.
up with the rules I go through
I
here. So what are you
I
talking
I
about?
I know. I'm saying because of the stuff that they putting you through, I think they should be paying more. You know what I'm saying for the stuff that they trying to put you through. If they calling you every 5 minutes talking about the camera went off, it seems like they just justifying their job. That's all they. That's all I
No,
think
that
they doing.
they don't call me. I say I call them, but it does pop off sometimes for no damn reason.
Right. But you calling them because you don't want to get in trouble when the damn camera go off.
Yeah.
Right? That's to me that's too much work. That's I'm driving a truck, I'm doing what I need to do, you know.
Mhm.
But if I gotta keep calling there after every shift, I ain't calling them number one about no camera. I'm calling them about the loads while we can get paid. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
mhm.
but y'all got any y'all where y'all empties at? You like I said, when you get over there, you gotta learn a lot about the company. They got you
Mhm.
chasing trailers, and you get there. They told you it was a trailer there, and then you looking through the whole lot. Ain't no trailers.
Mhm.
You know, I don't work at a place like that. You know, FedEx Ground is like that. Like they tell you to pick up these trailers, and you go through there, and the lot is so big, it might take you 45 minutes to an hour to find the trailers.
They system is just the they system is jacked up here though. Saying, oh my God.
All right. But the good thing about it is at least you're getting paid for the day. You know what I mean? You ain't getting paid by the load. Because if they was, you wouldn't be making really no. You know how much time that you would be wasting chasing empty trailers. You know,
Right.
you be up and down the roads and going around the building and when I did it, they had the ping. They had these trackers on the trailers, and I would have to I would be out there for 30 minutes looking for the trailer, and then all the numbers be running
Yep.
together. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'll be looking like 111 627 111. I'll find 626 111 625 111 628. I'm like, ah, well, I don't see 627. And I done rolled past it 3 times. I call inside. I said, "Can you ping this trailer?" They're like, "Oh yeah, it's sitting at the east side of the building." And I'm like, "I just went over there." And I go right back over there and I see it. And I'm like, "I can't believe this." I'll be thinking somebody moved the trailer and brought it over there.
Mm.
Hey,
But what he's
true.
talking
Right.
about is whatever your passion is, if you like it, stick to that. Because a lot of people don't. They don't really like trucking. They just want a job, and they don't really like it. So it becomes it's something they don't like, and they start wondering. Their mind started wondering, like what you're talking about. You
Yeah.
want to do other
Yep.
things on your phone while you're driving. That's because your mind is wondering. You don't really like it. Believe me, if you was out here having to cook and you love cooking, that's all you would be doing all day is cooking, learning cooking. The best way to
Yep.
do it, the better way to make your meal quicker and faster and more delicious
Yeah.
and everything. You wouldn't even be
More
thinking about,
delicious. You ain't let me
yeah,
taste my cooking. What's more
uh,
delicious?
well,
But
listen,
but this is why you got to get your truck. But Shay, this is why you gotta. That's your passion. You gotta focus on getting the food truck. That's what you want to do. You want to get out this truck. How bad do you want to get out this truck? And
I didn't say nothing about leaving trucking alone. Now y'all just saying
no,
stuff
no,
now.
no, no. That's not what I'm saying. But you can. All right. Let me wind it back. You just went back to USA Trucking. You was making what 950 at the other company when you was pulling it for dedicated Walmart.
Nope, 500 to 700.
So now you're making $500 more, right? After taxes.
By 1200 sometimes.
Okay. So now you spending when you go to the movies. Wait, you go to the gym from the truck stop. So that's what like $60 there.
I don't spend that much to go to the gym. If the gym is like in walking distance or something, I might, you
How
know.
much is the movies? First of all, I ain't been to the movie in years, so I don't know what the hell the cost is. How much you spent on the movies? Going from the truck to the movies and back.
about 60 altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, they had some movie theaters like in the middle of the week, like $7, $8. It ain't that
Now,
expensive.
now you also working towards trying to save up to get a home, right?
We'll see. We'll see.
But wait, what you mean? But Shay, this is what you told us that
Okay,
you
and
want to
I'm
have a
saying
home
we'll
one day.
see. We'll see. We'll see what
No,
might
I'm
pop off
listen.
next.
I'm not
She
trying to
must have.
jump
She
on you.
didn't hear. She didn't hear what you said. He asked. He asked, "Is that what you're trying to do?" He didn't say you're doing that. He says, "Is that what you're trying to do?" And you said, "We'll see." No, if you're trying to do that, you say, "Yeah, I'm trying to do that," or
Yeah,
you
because
say,
she
"No, I'm
said
not
one
trying
day,
to do that."
right,
Yeah.
Tia, because one day she said on her live, I would like to get a house, and I'm so that's why I bring that up. I'm only bringing up what she said to us on video.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if it happens, but that's not number one right now though.
Okay, what's number one thing, if you don't mind me
Uh,
asking? That
uh, that physical and
num
mental health, and my own equipment.
okay, that
Yeah,
mental health and your own equipment.
yeah. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You didn't even put savings in there.
Okay, debt goes along with savings. It's the same thing.
Your best building tool is your income. And before you can even get to the equipment, you got to get rid of the debt. So now you got to sacrifice not going to the movies because listen, you got apps on the phone.
Yeah, but
Why give
I
up?
told
But
myself,
Shay, but why give up the $60 when you could put that toward the quicker you can get that snowball coming down to pay off debt, the faster you could get them people out of your pocket. So you can go and work towards what it is that you really want to do, which is the food truck. Am I right, T.
you
That's what
keep
she
bringing the
said.
food. The food truck is not number one.
No, he's just going off
Okay,
of
So
that because that's your passion. He's saying that
yeah, you
because of
keep you
that.
keep going there
That's
as
the
my
thing.
passion, but it's not number
okay,
one.
okay, okay. So the food truck is not your number one passion. Well,
Okay,
your number one option. What is the number one option?
my
The
equipment.
ultimate. Okay, trucking wise, you going back to getting another truck?
We'll see. We'll see. I don't wanna jinx myself or nothing right now. We'll see. Right
Okay,
now, right
I
now,
respect that.
right now, I'm getting to the goals and I'm slowly meeting them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So it's
I
slowly. I'm just keeping a slow, steady pace right now, seeing a slow,
yeah,
steady pace. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
That's all.
respect that.
Yeah, you know what
I
I'm saying.
I respect that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I do want to touch the food industry, but
Right.
I'm gonna ask God to help me like the way I can do that. You know what I'm saying? You know
True.
what I'm saying?
You can ask God, but God also sitting and waiting to see how much work you're gonna put in behind the scenes before He even bring your blessings.
Yeah.
Show Him. You gotta show when you pray and you ask. When I was working towards coming into trucking, I remember I was in my bedroom and I said, "Yo, Lord, I want to go into trucking."
Mhm.
And I was trying to get a loan for truck school and I was getting turned down. And I'm like, Lord, why is this so hard? If you
Yeah.
bless me with the opportunity to get in trucking, I promise you, I'll show you how bad I want it and what I can do. I came out here and I was running and I'm still running. But I had to put in the work to show him I deserve to be where I'm at. I can pray all day. You can pray all day, but you got to put in work. Because you got to put in the work. You got to change your mindset because if you don't change your mind, nothing changes. And
Yep.
T Hill's done been on your ass about this a lot. asked about it a lot. K Jose done been on you about it. I done came at you about it. But you got to put in the work. Yes, stay with the prayer. Meditate on it. But you have to show God how bad you want it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want $100,000 portfolio in the investment account. But guess what? I pray for it. But I got to put in the work. I got to get out here. I got to get to it. I got to do my homework. I got to read. I got to study. I got to watch videos. So I'm understanding what I'm looking at when I'm investing, why I'm investing in it, and making sure I'll constantly keep moving and running so I can get to that point when God be like, one day I just wake up and it's there. Why? Because eventually it's going to happen. But just praying and praying, oh Lord, please, I want this, Lord, I want this, and don't put in no work, you ain't getting nothing.
Of course, we all know that. Your grandma taught you that.
Okay.
You gotta pray
T.L.,
without
T.L., you got anything to say? Because I know I've been running my mouth.
No, you good.
Hey, come on,
She
say, do
already
it for
done
me.
heard.
Oh, Lord. Where you
So
saying? But see,
that's
for me,
that's
Yeah.
that's
for
all
me,
I'm saying. Because time
for
is moving.
yeah, time is moving. But for me, I have to give myself a break off the truck. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm
Right.
laying over for 34, why not give yourself a break? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I always tell Shape this. You got to push yourself in trucking to drive long hours. Like I told her, I could drive 3, 4, 5 hours a day
I can
straight.
drive long hours. I can
Nah, no, no,
driving long
no.
hours ain't nothing.
Hold
No,
on,
no,
Shay. Let him
I'm, ta-
finish.
I'm
Let him
talking
finish.
about like without stopping. So you'll be driving and you'll be like, oh, I got to use the bathroom, right? And you'll pull over. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you got to do. But I'm saying, like, I'm gonna use the bathroom, get my fuel, get my food, get whatever while I'm getting fuel. I'm gonna get everything I need, and then I'm gonna get in this truck and I'm gonna just drive. And I told you I used to drive from Cincinnati to Chicago, straight through. You know what I mean? And when I hear you, you'll be like, I don't know if I need to pull over. I see my Walmart and I see this and I see that and
Uh,
I look you look at your
uh,
clock, you be like, oh, I got 7 hours on my clock. I'm only an hour away, and then you start pulling over. That doesn't do anything for your body to make you, because it's gonna be days out here where you can't pull over. It's gonna be days they're
right.
gonna be like, oh yeah, we got a load that needs to be there in 2.5 hours or 3 hours, and then you get into a traffic jam, and then you get frustrated, and then you ready to pull over after the traffic jam. It's like, no, you gotta fight your way through that. I don't know how to explain it to anybody that's watching that's not a driver, but you gotta kind of
Yeah.
like start liking the drive. It's gonna be days that you don't want to drive, but you gotta push through that. I don't know. It's like
Building
when I
your
see,
endurance.
yeah, you got to build that up. You got to build it the way you want to, where you want to go. And so that's why I'm trying to encourage you to keep going. And you be
Yeah.
like, nah, it ain't nowhere to drive. It ain't nowhere to park. I ain't going all the way up there because it ain't nowhere to park. And I'm like, Shape, you gotta, if you're doing the same route every day along that route, you should know where to pull over at, where to go. You should be knowing when somebody calls you, be like, what mile marker you at? You'd be like, oh, I don't know. You'd be like, well, where you at? Well, I don't know. You gotta, if you went past that second Walmart on that route, you should know where that's at. So that way you know where you're going. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be out here and it's not gonna feel good because you really don't want to be a truck driver at that point because you're like, oh, it's too much. It feels like it's too much work. It's gonna be hard on your body. You see what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
know if that's making sense. I'm just trying
No,
to get
no,
people
it
to
does
It
make
makes
sense,
understand.
but
sense.
Okay.
It
because
makes sense, but you act like I can't drive. I can drive my own
No,
entire car.
I'm saying
but
that
but
My
it's.
endurance is not changed.
I'm saying pushing yourself. You're only going 200, 300 miles a day,
why not
right?
knock that all
Sometimes,
the way out?
sometimes,
I used to
sometimes.
drive 600 miles a day, Shay.
Yeah.
600 every day at FedEx Ground. We had to
Says the
go.
man.
That's
Says
how
the
you
man
made
that
money up
fussed
there.
about 10 yesterday. Come on,
I,
P.
I
He
know,
fussed
but I
about
I didn't
10 miles.
Shay,
10.
Shay, I transitioned out of that position because I knew that that was working, that was tearing down my body for the amount of money, and I had to learn how to make more money with my time because
Oh yes.
when you're when you're not a one percenter, you're out here, you're exchanging your time for money. That's why you work a job. You're exchanging your time. That's why you say, I got to punch this clock. So you're going to go in, punch the clock, and then while you're there, you're going to be getting paid, and then you're going to clock out, and you're going to go home. Now, the rest of the day is yours to do whatever you want. Well, one percenters, they still making money when they sleep, if that makes sense. So you can't, when you go to sleep, Shape, you're not spending no more money. That $60 that you spent, if you was asleep, you wouldn't have spent that. If you had that invested
Hello.
in the stock market, you would have actually made money while you was asleep, if that makes sense. So that's all I'm
Yeah.
just trying to do. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
get you to understand that your time is very valuable and none of us get our time back.
Time back. Yep.
She fell
That's what
off,
we're
but
saying.
her phone probably died because she don't charge her phone. Like you in your truck.
Yep.
There you go. Hello.
Yep. We hear
That's
you.
yeah. Okay. Good. 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 It say it again to you because it cut out on you.
Yeah.
Chill. Chill.
Did he fall? Did he drop off?
No, he's still up here. Hold on.
Yep.
Chill. No, I don't know, Sam. Chill.
Oh, it's everywhere.
What you say?
He ain't come back up. He probably. Oh, he dropped off. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, not all the time. Sometimes I do have to drive like good 500 some miles in a day.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Say because if you do go get your own equipment, you got to get out here. You got to go get at it. Not saying that you can't do it, but yo, you can get more loads in.
saying? Yeah.
I I'm
Yeah.
back.
What was you
I went
saying
through a
now?
different. I
I,
was saying that just conditioning your body. You know what I mean, to be able to drive long periods. So that you can still stay focused and stay awake. Because I hear people talk about they be tired and driving and they don't understand how they got to where they was. They were so tired driving. Just conditioning your body. I know you can drive. It's just you look for an easy way out. Like you're only going 200 to 300 miles a day, and that's you making good money for what they paying you to do. But when you get to the next level where you want to get more money for your time, then you'll figure that out if that's what you want to do. That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
but okay, but both
Okay.
you can't stop and like it ain't nothing. I know how to drive a truck for 10 hours. I know how to put my buns in the seat. Come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
now,
yeah,
transparent TV. I know I get my
yeah.
little buns in there.
But do you like doing that?
Yeah,
That would be my
I
question.
very much, I very
You
much
like
enjoy
doing that?
driving.
Oh,
I
okay.
very much enjoy driving. I always get a little sense of pride of bagging the truck in a tight spot. Cause I
Right.
remember that was and this is for real saying it to you. Cause I remember there was a time I would never think I'd be able to bag in a semi into a tight spot. So it gives
Uh,
me a sense of pride. Whenever I
okay.
get somewhere tight and I can bag in on a blind side or something somewhere and I get in without tearing shit up, I'm like, yep. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that type of feeling in driving an 18 wheeler, you love this thing. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You love this thing. So no, I enjoy driving, just that, you know,
yeah.
you know. I like to, have my stuff anywhere I need. If I need certain stuff, I like to be stocked up. I'm a lady. You know what I'm saying? So, but don't get me wrong, I coupon and all that type of shit stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I got little coupons online I can download. You know what I'm saying? My little Dove soap and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I cut my little corners now. You feel me? I don't buy out to eat every single day and all that type of shit. You know. He he'll just mad seeing as I love Wally World and he got a problem with me and Wally
No,
World.
no,
I don't know
no,
what
I
the hell
don't.
going on. He got a
No,
problem.
no, no,
No,
He's so
it,
no,
it, it's
damn
no,
not.
Shay.
It's
bougie, saying he's
it.
so damn bougie. That nigga told me straight up saying, hold up, saying, see, he said, I don't go no damn Wally World. I said, what the hell wrong with you? What 50-something-year-old man don't love Walmart? That's something weird about you, really. What 50-something man don't wear Wally World? See, tell
Say,
him,
you
saying,
think
you
Wally
got to
World is
love
just
Wally World.
everything. You
You
don't go
got
to
to
other.
love Wally
No,
World. Now
no.
you got a
Listen,
problem
Shay,
with this hitting nigga here.
Okay,
I'm
wait,
might as
wait,
Shay.
well
wait,
open
wait,
look,
wait,
look, I
wait,
might as
wait,
well
Shay,
open his
wait.
mouth and tell me he go to Costco. This nigga say I go to Kroger's. I said, yo, get your ass out of here by going to damn Kroger's, you wanna be white man. The hell is wrong with you? For real.
Shay.
No, if you go to Walmart, right? Because well, one, you driving that truck and they don't got no fridge in there, and if you gotta spend money eating out, we already know how much the food costs out here on the road. It's expensive to eat out. And then when you go into Walmart, you go in there and have the idea of getting one thing, and then you end up buying extra stuff. It's
Not
what,
for real. I've been getting better on that though. I don't know, Sam. I've been
yeah,
getting better
because
on that.
you ever go in Walmart, you like, I'm only going in here to get this. And next thing you know, you in there, you finding yourself buying all kind of other stuff. You was like, wait,
You gotta minimize it.
Say,
My king, you gotta
but
minimize it. When you get your
say,
ass
think
to
but
of,
that
T-Hill,
register,
T-Hill,
when
explain,
you get to that
because
register,
I
you
wasn't,
gotta cut it off now. You gotta cut it. I gotta take it out the basket. You gotta put it on top of the bubble gum like I do. Come on.
no, no, Shay. That's what I'm saying. I don't do that. When I want to buy something, I know exactly what I want, right? But you don't. You go in there and you start putting stuff in your cart, and you know what you do? You get to the cashier, and you be like, "Oh, how much is this? And how much is that?" If you got to do that, that means you can't afford it. Everybody knows that. If you got to go into a car dealership and you got to ask how much is this or how much is that, that really means you really can't afford it, right? So you doing that?
Are you comparing Walmart to a
No,
car dealership? That's
listen.
wrong.
No, I'm comparing you
no, no,
going to I'm comparing you to Walmart, putting stuff in
Mhm.
your cart, and when you get to the cash register, they telling you it's X amount of dollars, and you be like, well, how much is this? And you be like, well, I don't want this. You know what you're doing? You are actually trying to save money, but what you're doing it backwards. But I mean, that's just how you learn. That's cool. But you're going and you start pulling stuff out of the cart. You know what that is? That's time, right?
yeah,
If you say you only gonna be in Walmart, you're a truck driver. If you only gonna be in there for your half hour break, you in there obviously over an hour because you're putting stuff back that you never really needed to get in the first place. If you needed it, you would get it and you would go. But you're putting stuff back. So now that you're doing that, that's your time. Your time is valuable. If you need it, get it. If you don't, leave it.
I
But
like to
you know,
shop, Naughty. I like to be in there and look at stuff. I don't like to
right,
be.
right. But do that
Mhm.
on your own time. Like you're doing that in between the shift. Like when you got a load on your back. That's to me being a carrier. I don't do that. I don't stop while I got a load on my back because anything can happen. Like your truck can break down. My brake drum broke twice. I was under a load. You know what I'm saying? My brake drum broke twice.
yeah,
If I would have been driving along, let me stop here in the Walmart, let me stop here at the Love's, let me stop at the Pilot, and my truck break down. You now I'm gonna have a service failure because they're gonna be like, I gotta call a truck, somebody to come and fix it.
Girl, Naughty, I be, you know how they be having a little clearance out. I just love the clearance out, so you know.
Right, but do that on your own time. Do that on your 34-hour reset. You know what I mean? Do that on the. But when you're at work, like I just want you to understand. So I work a regular job. If I didn't work a regular job and that's all I worked in trucking, I would be doing like that. I would clock in, drive somewhere, stop, get something to eat, be doing all that, and that's that freedom in trucking that most people love. They love that freedom in trucking, but they got to understand it come with a price, meaning you won't be getting paid. If the wheels ain't turning, you ain't gonna be earning.
Hmm.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that's what I'm trying to do because I work a regular job where you gotta clock in and then you can't go hide. If you don't go hide, somebody gonna be like, "Oh yeah, well, we need you to go do this and do that," and you're like, "Why they asking me? I just got here." Ah,
Hmm.
that's because you clocked in to work. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You're walking around the store while you under a load. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to get that load all the way there as quickly as possible. Once I do that, I'm good. But you'll make an excuse and you'll be like, we can't deliver early. I understand that,
Yeah.
but get the load as close as you can to the point where it needs to go. That way, if your truck start acting up, want to derate, or you get a
Yup.
flat tire or whatever, right? You could call your boss and be like, "Hey, my truck acting up, but I'm 20 minutes away from what's the name." He's like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. It don't deliver till tomorrow." And you're like, "All right, well, cool." He's like, "Yeah, we can send somebody out there and fix all that." Or
Mm-hmm.
he can send another truck over there to pick up the load and finish taking the load in. But if you gotta rescue a load, that's why I was telling you. I'm rescuing loads out here, but I'm only 8 miles away. If I gotta drive 5 hours to go rescue a load, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
And you know what, T Hill? When you run and you get
Hey,
close and you
don't
start
talk
getting
about
them,
my mustard greens. My greens is hit, baby. I can add bacon bits if I want to my canned
They
greens.
down in the
Baby.
chat section. I can't see it.
Yeah, she making fun of my cooking.
she make fun of my chicken pot pie. I make a hell of a mean chicken pot pie. She ain't never had a chicken pot pie since she had a T
yo,
Hill
T
chicken pot
Hill, I ate
pie.
chick, yo, T Hill, yo, T Hill. When I was younger, T Hill, my moms used to go to work, right? So
Hmm.
my sister, she used to fill the freezer with chicken pot pies and the beef one. Yo, we ate that so much when I was little. Yo, I don't want none of that shit
Ah.
ever. That used to be when you put it in the oven with the soft crust. When that crust on the top get into the gravy, oh my
uh,
god, that used to be. But I don't had it so much when I was little. I don't
uh-huh.
ever want no more pop. The hell no.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
I like the my mustard green. You can add bacon bits to canned
Shay,
greens. You
what
can very
happened?
much
What
can.
Shay? What was you making? Was that cornbread? Was that a cornbread or biscuits?
Which one?
The other day you said you forgot something and it was supposed to be cornbread, but it ended up being biscuits or something. It was you said you ain't have no milk or something.
No, I forgotten to have milk. Yeah, I forgot to grab. I
What
thought
was
I
that?
had.
What was that? Cornbread or that
Yeah, it
was
was
biscuit?
cornbread. It was cornbread.
Oh, cornbread. Okay, okay.
No, I didn't say I can't cook. Nah, you ate my cooking. You can very much add bacon bits in cans. You can add it to canned green beans too if you want to.
Mm,
You love
Yeah.
your canned
yeah.
green beans, huh?
Yes, sir. I got them on here with me right now. Shit.
Hmm.
I sure do. I got beef stew. I got box of rices and stuff on here. I got canned salmon up top. Yep, I sure do. I sure do got it on here. I got canned chicken. I got it all on here. You know what I'm saying? I
So,
got stuff in my little refrigerator too. I got chicken breast in there and sausages, like cold food.
so how do
Then I
you
got
feel
plans.
that you completed your fast? How do you feel right now? Do you feel better that you back eating meat again, or how do you feel? That's why I wanted to ask you because it's been
Um,
almost a week that you.
I wanted to talk about my fast and everything that went along with it. I thought about making a video and just putting it out there. So just be looking for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do a live
Okay.
about it because I really want to get everything out about it. And I felt so much better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna probably do another fast, maybe like April.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just so
But
boring with going without meat. It was so boring.
Shay, you know what else you gotta be, you know what, Shay? When you went on that fast with the meat, I don't know if T Hill ended up telling you because T Hill be on your ass about everything. Um, watch the candy. You started eating a lot more candy.
She said, "Home time gotta be real good to truck get a pass, but not no damn
Right,
balling
T
like
Hill? Like you started
yeah,
Yeah.
eating weight.
and
You started
stuff."
you started indulging in
You gonna
since
leave
you
my macaroni and cheese? This girl is getting out of control. You will eat my food, goddamn it.
your
You will
mac
eat my food.
your
You will eat
barbecue
my
mac
food.
Shay, what you call that barbecue mac out the box?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I don't.
barbecue
Shay,
flavor.
Shay, do my
Come
favorite
on,
laugh.
man. It's
Shay,
barbecue flavor at the
Shay,
I'm.
do
box.
my favorite laugh. Shay, do my favorite laugh.
Oh my
Please.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo,
Nadia,
Tia, I love that.
you would eat
See,
all
now
my
she don't want
food,
to do
mama.
it, right,
You would eat
Tia?
all my food. She talking
You
about she
see,
like
where's the trucking love at?
she said she liked it when I cooked the oxtails though. I said, yeah, you would eat all my food though, mama. You would eat all
I
my
don't know.
food. You
Why is
definitely would.
oxtail so expensive? Why is oxtail so
Because it
expensive?
is.
Yo, I
Tell,
love
tell,
oxtails. Oxtails is crazy.
yeah.
My sister, Thanksgiving came last year. My sister was like, yo, oxtails, the price for oxtails was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So you got oxtails in the box shape, in the can?
No,
She
you know
ain't
they
got
don't
that.
put that in no damn can. Shit.
I don't listen, Shay. I don't know. You the chef around here with the
I got it, but I got it, but I got canned stuff on here though. I try to make sure if I'm ever stuck somewhere and I can't get to a store, I don't have to scramble about trying to order no DoorDash and shit. You know what I'm saying? The DoorDash, their
right.
DoorDash really what's really
That
adding
should
up
have
on
robbed
you.
you.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
that should have
So
robbed you.
that's why I have cooking oil. I have all kind of stuff right here on here with me. You know what I'm saying? And you know I just do what I need to do. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You know, and
right.
ain't no shame in my game. And it's the same thing at my
Yeah,
house
we
though
see
too.
that.
It's the same thing in my house too. My cabinet is full of canned goods.
We know you ain't
It
got no
is.
shame in your game when you pulled out the barbecue mac and cheese from the box. You fucking it. You was fucking it up. You was seasoning the shit out of it. You're short. You was going through the seasons. That shit was clipping. You was doing that shit like you worked at the 50 Cent G Unit Studios down there
Yeah.
in Shreveport,
Oh my
Louisiana.
god!
You was down there. You was flashing through the different. I said, look at shit down here with the great
I
value
know.
seasoning.
This is my only problem with shaping her and her going through. She don't
Yeah.
measure nothing. I get that.
Oh
You
my
know
god!
the older people don't measure, but when you doing a YouTube video, show me measurements so
Ooh,
I
Oh my
Lord.
don't oversee
god!
so I don't over season something because the way you be just shaking the seasons out, you can over salt something or
Oh my
or under
god! Oh my
and
Oh, I
god!
know what you mean. I know what
yeah,
you
I
mean,
just
T
want to
Hill.
see
When
that.
she
That's all I'm
seasoned the
saying.
bread, when she seasoned the bread and then spray it.
When I season what?
When you season the bread, yeah, the bread. I was like, wait, I ain't no think about seasoning my bread and spraying it.
You mean oil? You mean cooking oil? That's what I
Oh,
use
you all
cooking
right? The
oil.
cooking oil you spray, but you also season the bread. You sprinkle
Yeah,
something.
just a little bit, just a little bit on. I like to have my toast have a little bit of taste. That's all. When I did the grilled cheese,
Oh, you got tasty
yeah.
toast. Shape is out here with tasty. Shape out here with tasty toast, people.
I'm sitting 99 for the year. The
So,
little piece.
Shape, tell
Oh.
them. Ooh.
I said bad part outside of her sandwiches and season the damn bread. Girl, but that's good. Try it out. Don't try it out. Say
What
hard say,
seasoning
"Ooh,
did
no, it
Shape?
ain't."
What seasoning did you use for the bread though? Cause I never saw.
That's Better Goods. The Better Goods garlic,
Better good. Is
butter
that a good
garlic.
brand?
Yeah, Better Goods. So Better Goods is a good brand. I've been loving
Okay.
them so far. I've been loving them so far for real. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's
No, but I
try it
know
out.
what T Hill. I know what you mean. Cause Shape kind of when she shows the video, it looked like she just seasoning the middle of the portion of the pan, and
Mhm.
her hand be shaking. She be shaking the shit out of that shit. I know what you mean, T Hill. She be shaking
Uh,
the shit out of that season.
I be like, how much seasoning did you? When you're watching the video, you trying to mimic a recipe. So the recipe will tell you like a half a teaspoon of this, a teaspoon of that,
Oh Lord.
a tablespoon of this. So you don't overdo it, so it'll actually taste good. Like I don't know,
It was
but
an
I'm just saying
oil
like me.
spray. You can't. You gotta oil your pan and leave the oil spray, not real oil. It's not necessarily the same in the way that you deliver
Okay.
it. It's the oil spray actually. Yeah, my grilled cheese and stuff looked good. It was tasty good too. Yeah, that's all right.
Did you fan the cheese? Did you when you put two pieces of cheese on there, right?
Yeah.
She be having that
Did- did-
runway cheese. That cheese be mad long. You know what I like, Shay? When you be talking about your pork steaks. I'm
Mm.
like, what the hell is a pork steak? You mean a pork chop?
A pork steak.
I yo,
a
a
pork
pork
chop and a
steak.
steak is the one without the bone. The pork chop has the bone, right? Is that the
Yeah,
one with the bone?
the pork chop is a smaller cut than a pork steak. You know, it's a difference between the two, baby.
So
Pork
the
steak.
Oh
loin.
shit.
So
Okay,
so you
break
get it.
it. Got see, see,
Let me
see,
ask
see,
you.
T Hill.
Yeah.
That's her
Look,
passion. You see how
I know.
she can break
Yeah,
that shit down.
yeah, because she broke it down to me. I look at it like it's just the pork steak is just a thinner slice of the pork loin. Like you get a pork
Oh, okay.
loin and
Shit,
then
you
you
see the
Mm.
hell
just
I mean?
and
Learn
you
something
just
new every.
and, yeah, you can do it as whatever thickness you want.
Yo, T Hill, you know what they say in trucking, right? You learn something new every day. I just learned something
Yeah,
new. I'm like, what the fuck is a pork steak?
yeah.
Is that a southern thing? Cause I know a pork chop, but
How you
steak
make your
be.
gravy? You use a little flour and the grease and then onions and you mix it up like that to make the gravy. Is that what you do?
I
say,
don't,
say,
I don't,
say,
I don't, I
say,
don't, I don't. Me personally, personally, I don't like my pork chop or pork steaks and gravy. That's just me. My mama used to
What?
do it. No,
yeah, up
my
in the
mama used to
Northeast,
cook
we do
that. My
that.
mama used to cook it in gravy all the time when I was younger. So maybe that's the
Yeah.
reason why
Oh,
I
that's
don't
like
like.
me with the Popeyes. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, hell no, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't like my pork steaks. You know, just
Yeah,
season me a little garlic, a little bell pepper, a little onion,
that's your
season it up
shit,
on both
Shay.
sides,
Shay,
and
that's
put
your
it
shit.
up.
Pork steak, Shay, that's your
Uh.
shit. That's your number one shit. And them big square burgers that you be making with the runway strip of cheese, that's your two favorite shits. I'm like, that's
Turkey
shape
black
shit right
cheese
there.
and pepperoni mixed with chopped chicken,
Oh,
short
what?
meat,
No, wait,
fried
T Hill,
potato,
I forgot her third
butter
favorite
fry.
meal. Her third favorite meal is the chicken wrap with the bacon. Shape be killing it.
The what? What did I do?
Didn't you have chicken wrap with bacon on one of the videos?
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. I sure did.
That's your shit. Yeah,
I had
yeah,
chicken
yeah. You
wrapped with
you
bacon.
thinking
Yeah.
about that shit? You was like, damn, son, I could go for that shit right now if I. Ooh, come on, say, do it for me.
Oh my god, you
Ooh,
so damn sick.
come on, say, you got to do it one time for
Oh
me. Say,
my god.
Yeah. They get down there through there, get
Yeah,
down through
but
there.
I think that was good though. When I wrapped it with that
but
bacon, that chicken breast, yeah, that was good though.
you know what, Shay? Can I say something?
Yes,
This is
boo.
the best live you had in a long time.
You think
Cause
so?
we can we can hear you, and actually this time I'm proud. I'm gonna be honest. I'm proud of you because you didn't give no pushback.
Oh
You
Lord.
actually no. Listen, I'm not no shape no because you know I haven't been on your head about a lot. I'm really proud of you because you actually sat and listened to what I was saying, and then you responded. You actually sat, and you wasn't just listening to respond. You actually sat and just took in like, damn, you know what? True. And then you said what you had to say. When
Thank
T
you.
Hill be
Thank
when
you.
T Hill come be telling you something, you got that fight back. But this time, that's what I'm proud of you because that's growth. And listen, you're not the only one that's in at a stage in life that's we all growing. It's things that I still work on, I need to work on. That's everybody. So I just wanted to just give you that recognition. I realized that about you tonight, and that's a big thing for you. Cause so can I get my giggle?
Oh
Can
my
I
God.
can I
So messy. You're so
Just so
messy.
y'all know, she get on me too. We holding
Yeah.
each other accountable. She gets on
But
me
with
too.
T,
You know what I mean?
but thing with T Hill is so frustrating is that he's so spoiled, and when you working towards getting to a certain level, and he just be like acting like certain stuff just not real. See me, I have no
Nah, it's
pro-
real.
I have no problem working 8 to 10 hours a day still. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Whether it's an office space or
But they
driving
gotta
out a
pay you,
truck
Shay.
or
They
what.
gotta pay you.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I have no problem still working. I just want to be able to have a set schedule. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Like I be like,
Check.
I have no problem with getting up, getting 10 hours a day. It's no problem with that. I want to keep working until probably the day I die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it keeps you up and moving, keeps you alert, keep you focused. So it's no problem with that. I just want to get to the point where I make the kind of money that makes me a little bit comfortable.
You, you
Um,
know what, Shay? You know where you got to
and a
get you.
schedule.
You know what, Shay? And this piggies back off of what T Hill was saying about running. And you haven't had a good vacation since the vacation when you was on that boat and you was gonna go scuba diving. I think.
Uh
Remember that video years ago?
huh.
Cause that Hawaii trip really wasn't a vacation. That really wasn't a vacation. It was good that you went, but you couldn't really enjoy it because it was a short trip. But you got to do it with your moms though.
Yeah, that was the most important
But
part.
the yeah, that's something that will always stay with you that you was able to do. But the last time you really had a good vacation was that boat and that trip to Florida. And that was
Uh,
years ago.
uh.
And
Damn,
then
you
you got to
remember that? Oh God, that's some
come on,
wild
Shay.
shit.
I
Oh my
remember when you
God.
was a Shape. I remember when you was a trainer at Swift.
Oh God, that's a
Hmm.
long time ago. Jesus,
Yeah.
I feel old now. I feel like an old lady now.
Oh, young old lady, young
I'm
old
an
lady.
old lady
What
now.
what what
Oh
makes you
Jesus.
what makes you feel that you old? Because death is in the tongue.
Mm.
And when you speak that over yourself, oh, I gotta give you some more, I gotta give you some more credit. Hold on, I'm slipping. Yo, T Hill, I told Shape, I said, Shape, can you please stop calling yourself a fat ass? Yo, Shape, you know how much of that shit you cut out? You did it I think you did it one time on one of the lives, but it ain't like it used to be. You used to have
Mm.
that shit. Or yo, I'm proud of you. You
Mm,
really
thank you.
fucking that shows that you starting to take in and you know what? Send right. Cause I'm like, damn, why you stop calling us? Because it puts a negative energy over you. Like,
Uh-huh.
and yo, you cut that shit out a whole lot. I'm proud of you on I gotta give you your props. I'm proud of you on that. I'm proud of you on that. Cause you used to be like, yeah, my little fat ass. Like, even if you was joking, don't speak ill about yourself like that. Because that's how you put you put that energy over yourself. Speak positivity into your life. Cause you working out, you getting it done. So I just wanted to give you your credit and let you know that I realized that ever since I said it to you. And I'm glad you don't do that no more. Cause us, men, we don't want to hear you talk about yourself like that. But T Hill want to know what's up with that barbecue mac and cheese out the box. See, that's why he laughed, cause he know.
Sitting there, her phone probably overheating while she on the stream
Wait,
yard.
wait, but it's something I need to address that's very important. Oh, she dropped off. Yo, T
Yeah.
Hill, I need to address something with Shay. What's with this? She take the night quilt and then I gotta wait till she come back up. Wasn't she taking night quilt and some sleeping stuff? Like that shit gonna have her liver all crazy later on in life.
Yeah.
Remember she was saying she was taking night quilt to be able to go to sleep. Like, yo, too much of that and then
I I think she counteracting her. Like, remember I was talking about conditioning your body. Some people are gonna try to do that, like what she's doing with like a Monster Energy drink.
that
And
shit'll strain your
right.
heart. I don't
So
even mess with them energy.
me
Hell no.
neither. I don't either. But I know that when I first started driving, I used to drink Mountain Dew. Right.
Yeah, yeah. I was a
And,
heavy. Yeah, I'm a heavy soda. Yeah, I was heavy on
and then
soda. Yeah.
but Mountain Dew, any of those sodas that have fructose syrup in there is crazy for your body, especially for
Right.
mine, right? So I've had to wing myself off of it. So instead of getting like the 20-ounce bottle, I would get like a can, like the 12-ounce can. And when it gets hot, then it's like by the time it's hot, I'm only drinking like half of it. So
Yeah.
the smaller, and I had to keep doing that to wing myself off. But she's doing that to stay awake so she can drive those hours. And I tell her, you're not even
That's
driving a
it.
lot of hours. So now when she drink one, she might drink one and then she's done for her shift within an hour. It's still got her amped up for like 3, 4 more hours. So now she's
Right.
trying to counteract that by using something, some sleeping melatonin and all that to
Yeah.
try to
Right.
go to
Because it
sleep.
was it was right. It was
Hmm.
the night quilt, the melatonin. Like in case that shit is dangerous for the liver. Too much
Right.
of that.
Hmm. So that's why I was just trying to tell her that some of this stuff you're gonna have to wing off and just see how it works. Like how she fasting, she just fast a little bit or wing
Right.
yourself off of it.
And yeah, and it's good that she got off the meat, but then she started picking up candy.
Yeah. Hmm.
So and like I was telling her because she was at the gym the other day. I said, get into the zone 2 on the elliptical because when I was off the road for 3 months, I was doing the elliptical, and I got in that zone 2. Yo, I trim that stomach down. Yo, it burns that belly fat.
Hmm.
But she was like, no, because she was like zone 5, and I said, Shape, that's a strain on your heart in that high zone.
Yeah.
But
If you go
I,
to a
I
gym, she should talk to the trainers. Like because they go to school for that. They know how the body reacts, and now you don't hurt yourself.
yeah, but I have to give up. I have to give up props because a lot of times Shape will push back when you try to, you know, and
Yeah.
that's why I said tonight was the best because I heard you talk to her like because I haven't been over on her page in so long because I've been MIA from YouTube. And when I first heard you up here, and I'm like, yo, I could fuck with T, cause yo, you always drop some type of jewel. You was always dropping jewels. I'm like, yeah, I could fuck with T Hill because you always dropping jewels, and she'll give you that pushback, and you was like, Shay, didn't I just talk to you about this? Shay, you know, and you just always drop jewels, and that's why I'm like, yo, I could fuck with T Hill because you also give her the business. Like, nah, I'm not, yep, but she's
Yeah, I just
growing.
wanted to get herself better because she does work really really hard behind the scenes, and I appreciate her for that. And we hold each other accountable for things like that we want to do or that we say we want to do. You need somebody to kind of help you push you to your goals. Like when you at the gym and you got somebody telling you one more rep, one more rep, one more. You need that
Yeah,
because you be
yeah,
like, yeah, I'm gonna just do 10, right? You do your 10 reps, and then you trying to push yourself to the next level, and you just be like, oh, okay, I just did my 10. I did 10. And she'll say that when she's doing her walking. She'll be like, I did 45 minutes, and I tell her to do 5 more minutes.
yeah.
And she'll be like,
Just start.
nah, I already did my 45 minutes. And I'm like, do 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
Because
push out your
that
comfort
way,
zone.
right, get yourself
Yeah.
get yourself going
Hmm.
to where you can push yourself without somebody actually having to push you. I push
Yeah.
myself a lot. And
Yeah.
so she'll be like, well, you here, you in Ohio, and you're doing this and doing that. I'm like, shit, it doesn't matter wherever I'm at. If it's trucking, my job is to pick up some freight and move it for a fee.
That's it. Listen, I done did 3 months on the road, 6 months on the road, 9 months on the road, a whole year on the road. I ran the whole year COVID. Made no sense to go back to New York City. You know how New York was deadly with COVID.
Mm,
My sister was like, it made no sense to come back to the city because ain't nothing going on. Everything was on lockdown. So guess what? I ran the whole year COVID. But that's the sacrifice. And like I
right,
told her, I said, yo, before you can even get to the equipment, you got to get the debt down.
right.
And when she like, we'll see. All right, You tell us you want a house because we heard it. We heard you. You told us that you want to get the food truck. This is what you telling us. We just kicking back what you told us.
Uh-huh.
Then K Jose came. He was talking about the box truck. So now she's talking about getting the box truck. So I found something on Google. I shared with her on my wall to look into about getting a box truck. Okay, is that what you want to do? Because at first you were saying the food truck. So
Mhm.
she's like, oh, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And it's like, okay, even if you don't want to tell us what the plan is, but she does anyway when she do the lives. Like, yeah, guys, I'm looking to go do this. Like, all right, is you going back to getting? All right, she said getting equipment. So are you going back into lease? And if you go back into lease, you know you're gonna have to run. You can't just stay local doing lease. You got to run
Yeah.
cross country. You got to get out here. And what
Hmm.
happened in Oklahoma? That listen, that's just one of them times. But you can't make that be the be all. Like that one situation now hinders you, or you look at the outcome of someone else and it ain't work out for them. So you like, if it ain't work out for them, why me? Not saying that's what she's saying, but that's how. If you listen to the way she say it, that's what it sounds like. Everybody
Hmm.
that had their authority that went out west, it ain't worked out.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
watch, yeah, and I'm like, you got to get away from always posting someone's, you know, something not working out because you staying in that type of energy.
Right.
I don't want. Listen, have I failed? Yes, many times. Will I fail again? Yes, many times. But guess what? I'm gonna get up and try again. I taught myself how to do trade. I'm in the trading with the stock market. I'm doing trading now. But guess what?
Mhm.
I ain't have time. I turned my truck into a library. I'm going down the road. I've created a playlist and listened to tutorials. Is it boring? Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
you going down the road, you usually listen to the music. But no, I want to learn how to trade. Why? Because if I get out of trucking, I got another career.
There
And
you
even
go.
if I don't get out of trucking, I can do day trading on a 34-hour reset. I can do leaps. I can buy into leaps and I can just let that money sit. Anybody that's into investing know what that is. And she was like, oh, she was gonna do penny stocks. And I'm like, uh,
Yeah, she asked me about penny stocks. I told her I don't do penny stocks,
I
but
don't do
she
penny stocks. I'm into
but she
ETFs. I got
right.
ETFs and I'm building into that. Like
Right. And,
to,
and I don't want to discourage her from penny stocks. It's just I don't do it, so I
I
can't
don't do it.
tell her about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
when you
Me neither.
invest in it, everybody has their own risk tolerance, right? You got
Yeah.
low risk, you got medium risk, you got high risk. High risk, high reward. I'm not into that. I'm just like medium. I'm in the middle, or
Yeah.
I'll do something low like mutual funds or ETFs, stuff
I
like
love
that. But
ETFs because
yeah,
ETFs is more of a safer play because it's already diverse.
right,
But then you got to get into the fundamentals of understanding the ETF, the expense ratio, to make sure that your money is not being eaten up by the fees.
by the fees,
For
yeah, yeah.
I got a
But
lot of Vanguard ETFs.
right, you're good.
Yeah, you seen that jump in SCHD?
Hmm.
SCHD been flat for almost like a whole year. It just reached a new high yesterday.
Yeah,
Yo, T Hill, that
yeah.
ETF I was buying it at, I got 122 shares of that in one portfolio, and I'm building it in Robinhood, and I started to fast track it, right? Because I'm like, all right, wait, it's $28, for example. It was $28 and like 40 cents. So I'm like, yo, I put $240 or $243. That buy me 10 shares. I do that every week. How fast? Because the faster you can get more shares, the bigger that dividend check is. So when that payment comes, buys you more. And that's what I was explaining to her on the live the other day. And she was like, oh no, baby, I'm looking to get into something in the next 10 years that could double my money. And I'm like, shit, you got to start somewhere.
Mhm.
So, but I know she has her way of going about it. So I'll throw it out there and I let it be.
Yeah, that's all you can do. You
You
could
know.
they'll spin the block on you and ask you. You remember that time you sent me something about such and such, and you'd be like, yeah, I remember. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, so that's when they ready. It's like everybody's
Yeah.
not ready at the time when you ready. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
gotta
I I
you
learned
gotta
that, and, and,
understand
and
that.
that was
Yeah.
something. And see, and I'm glad I'm up here because, shape is when I say we all focus on growth. I had to learn that because when I really started understanding stocks, I was T Hill. I was so excited. I'm pushing it on my people, like, yo, check this out. And when they wasn't moving at the pace I was, I started getting aggravated.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, we do that. We in text groups where people will send out stuff, and when you send stuff out to them, you would think that they looking at the same thing you're looking at, but they're not. Everybody is, and that's what I had to learn to appreciate. Everybody
Yeah,
looks at it from a different perspective, which is that's what I want. I don't
yeah,
want all of us to be yes men and women. I want us to all look at it from different perspectives and tell us, because like sometimes I wasn't looking at the expense ratios, right?
yeah.
I was looking at the chart and I was like, oh shit, it's doing good. And then somebody would put in there, you could get this. It has a cheat. It's doing the same thing. It's got all the same
Hmm.
stocks in it, but the expense ratio is this. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I can make more money with doing that. My money will go a lot further with getting this. Like we talk about QQQM, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that's doing really good, and it's cheaper. You know what I mean to get
Yep.
versus
Yep.
my VU. I get VU all the time, but VU is
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
$600.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
but
I
I
found
used to
another
get it at three.
S&P 500 outside of VOO. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. And that's what
Cause
you
you did.
want.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah. So being up here. So yeah, I had to grow and learn how to allow people like I send these my close people, and I'm like, yo, let me send you. I'm sending the screenshot to show them, cause when we talk amongst ourselves, we have a tendency of like, oh, all right, that's only made. You only got 50 cents on that. I'm like, but you got to look at the long term. The stock market is not an overnight thing. This is long term play.
Right. Yes. Everything's long
But
term.
I said, think about this. You shop in Walmart, you shop in Target, you shop here. I'm like, why not own some of this?
Right. We
Own
talk
it
about
as
that. Nike. Yep.
yeah. You quick to drop 250 on sneakers, but why
Mhm.
not own some? Remember, it was a video. It's a young black kid. It's an old video. His his mom's taught him how to invest. He sat down and bought tons of Nike shit. Now he got all the Nikes he want. It was a kid. It was a young black kid from Chicago,
Mm.
and his mother taught him about investing. And instead of buying one pair of sneakers, he put it in and started investing and buying shares, and eventually he started making enough dividend money where he was buying all the sneakers he wanted.
Wow.
So the reason I was bringing that up was because when I was telling my people about the stock market, because one, it's a foreign language to those who don't know. So and then we have this thing. I don't know. So I sent the screenshot to show them like this is what I'm doing. This is when it paid out. Because we have that iffy. I don't know. So, but I had to learn like I'm doing all the reading, I'm doing all the studying, and I'm not getting that back from my people. And it's like, yo, I'm busting, and then they calling me constantly, and it's like, when you gonna call me and be like, yo, I looked into this. Did you know this? I'm the so I got frustrated with that. So I had to learn how to back up and allow people to move at their pace.
Right.
My race is my race, my lane is my lane.
That's what you want. Mhm.
And that was hard for me, Till. because I'm a July baby. I'm a Cancer, so that's hard for cancers, because we care so much.
Right.
But that's something I had to learn to grow. So that's why I tell Shape, listen, we all out here learning. Learning don't stop because you get out of school. You do more learning when you get out of school.
Right.
For real. Because you learn, like, damn, why I rush to get old? Because now I got rent. Because, boy, I'm like, damn, I want to go back to the days of watching Voltron. Fuck a
Oh
bill.
yeah.
Fuck a bill. Fuck a bill. Shit.
Mhm.
But, hey, I'm grateful for where I'm at in life. It
Said
ain't
where's
been no
Shape?
eat.
Her phone overheated probably when she was doing the
Nah,
stream
she probably
and she didn't
sleep.
have it.
She probably
And
sleep.
her phone was overheating. Remember, she was walking and she was like, "My phone about to cut out," and she turned around and went back to the truck to plug it up, knowing she should be riding every day with the phone plugged up
Plugged up.
while you riding. Yeah. hmm
Yep.
Everybody know this. You gotta have your phone charged up. Get out here doing this. Charge them
Yeah.
phones.
She go get in that tanker. Yo, don't worry about you two. We here.
Y'all hear me?
Folks.
There you go.
Yeah.
There she go.
You
Yeah.
She
up?
back.
You up? You went to sleep on us?
No, it just kicked out my service. I guess where
Oh,
I am,
yeah.
it kicked my whole service. I had to
You sound
call
like,
them.
nah, you just sound like you just had a good 10-minute power nap.
Nah, hell, I was just on the phone with my phone, sir. I said, "What the fuck? I know I paid my bill. You feel me?"
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't saying nothing crazy.
What's
Well,
up,
yeah, we was
Harpo?
holding it down.
What's
We
up,
was holding it
Harpo?
down. Harpo in
Yeah,
here. What up, Harpo?
yeah, Harpo. Yeah, let me put him on here for he cuss me out. So you ain't highlight me.
He gonna get on you. You know that. I supposed to.
How
Everybody
you
supposed to
doing,
stay on you.
Jay?
Get you right. Get you right.
Yeah, yeah.
Get you right.
The hell?
Ah.
I said, what the hell's going
How
on? That's
much
all
sleep
that
did I get? I
BV
only
and
got
all
like
type of
four and a
shit.
half hours of sleep. Right now, I got this load I gotta get. I want to be home. It's Friday.
Listen,
Super
got a
Oh
Bowl
Lord.
delivery at
coming.
got a yep, got a delivery at 9 in the morning, sitting 15 miles away from the delivery.
Oh,
Good for you. Good
oh,
for
oh,
you.
Hmm.
oh.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm
Maximize
gonna
that
get.
clock.
I'm supposed to get up on off of y'all because I want the stringers to kicking me out, kicking me out. But thank you so much, Sin.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Keep
It's
up the
happy to see you. Happy.
keep
Thank
up the
you.
keep up the great work and do my giggle for me.
Oh
One
my
for the
God.
road.
Good night. You so silly. Still, thank you, boo. I thought you was asleep, man. I thought you'd be knocked out. I thought you'd
Why
be
would I be asleep? I'm
knocked out.
working. I'm at work. I'm at work. Hey, best believe tomorrow I'm making that chicken pot pie. I ain't had that chicken
Oh,
pot pie in a
you ain't
minute.
gonna make no
Mother,
damn chicken
I
pot
ain't fucking
pie. He
with you,
gonna go
T
buy
Hill.
that shit. He gonna go buy that shit at the Better Goods box and put it
No,
in the oven and say,
I know
I
I make my
made
own.
it.
That's why he don't like it because he had to eat it all the time. I didn't have to
Mm.
eat it all the time.
I
Yo,
appreciate you,
T Hill, it's good
LOL. I
talking to you,
appreciate you,
brother.
Harpo.
Same
I
here, same here.
appreciate you.
Keep doing your thing. Keep motivating us. You know, you were
Yeah.
definitely a motivator speaker, so keep motivating us.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
that's your that's your gift to God. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Shake.
Yeah.
Shake be motivating us too. Shake. Let us know how much the seasoning that you put in, how much to put in. Don't just shake it. Tell us
Oh
like
my
a
God.
Yeah.
I
teaspoon.
Yo,
ain't
T
doing
Hill, it's
all
funny
that.
you said that
I
because
ain't doing all that.
my people be getting at me like, yo, Sam, we need the motivation videos again. But I just have to
Yeah,
get away from social media, focus on some things in life, and that's it.
right. We got it. But we all need a little
But
push. But I appreciate y'all.
Shay,
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
get off of
Nadia.
here.
Thank you for stopping in. Nadia
Yeah.
all
came
right.
in. Thank you, Nadia. Don't you make fun of my cooking. My cooking good, mama. My cooking good.
Barbecue mac and cheese.
That
Barbecue mac
barbecue
and
mac and cheese in the box
cheese
was hitting though. It was
in
hitting
the
though. Ain't
box.
worried about it. Y'all ain't worried about it. You can get four for $2. Nah, set up there. I ate up off that. That was real good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Shape,
Yeah.
I need you to hit the note. It's cheap, baby.
Oh my God.
It's,
Good night,
when,
Sid. Get your ass off my damn face. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. I'm only really kicking out because I'm gonna keep messing up. You know how staying y'all do. I just can't believe you kicking out my service like that. You know I pay my bills, child. You know I do. All right. I love y'all. Have a good night. Be safe out there, and I will talk to y'all later.